right, we're in this thing. Hello and welcome. It is Tuesday, and normally we'd be playing Terraform here on Longshot RPG, but unfortunately, the amazing that dorky cosplayer is in a business meeting, which I hope goes well for her. So we return once again to this fantastic mini-series we've started called The Office of Locksher, Gnomes Elementary Incorporated, which started off as kind of this one-off bit, and then we all just kind of fell in love with it, made cosplays for it, and just kind of it just snowballed and went ballistic on us, and we leaned into it. So here we are for the third case of the Office of Locksher Gnomes Elementary Incorporated. I'm Sir Pfeffers, and I'll be the DM for tonight. And introducing the majestic, esteemed, austere, and stoic Ben Brainerd. Welcome.
Hello.
Wow, not me. Oh.
Welcome to the Longshot crew.
Yeah, I was like, wait, what?
Very excited. He's going to be joining us on the 24th on the normal campaign that is Terraform. Taylor, why don't you take it away for us?
Sure. I'm going into the accent that we're supposed to be using for this
Oh, right. My
campaign.
apologies.
Jeff.
God save the Queen.
Hello everyone, I'm Taylor Ann Tracy. You can find me everywhere as Taylor Ann Tracy on absolutely everything. I am Locksher Gnomes, Inquisitive Rogue Gnome at your service. Anything that you need help finding, killing, or capturing, make sure to contact the offices of Locksher Gnomes Elementary Incorporated, where myself and my lovely partner, Watt Doxson, can help you with anything you need, and I'll pass it off to Good Grief George.
Hello. I'm Good Grief. That's me. That's me. That's what she said. What she said. I'm not going to introduce myself today. You all know who I am. I just want to get in here and I want to punch things and shoot things and discover things. That's what I want to do. It's going to be good.
And of course, you have your fantastic dog.
Well, listen here. You try anything against Gladstone today.
Gladstone is gonna die.
We're gonna have talks.
No, you
gonna be-
tried.
I have created
Failed.
the unkillable dog.
Will
This is
not
the
happen.
only dog in all of Longshot that will not die because I can rebuild it.
Ben, I'm a bit famous at this point for killing off loved NPCs and pets specifically. There's been a bear death on the Thursday night
Because he's
campaign. There was like 3
evil.
different dogs. Well, okay, I dropped a mountain on the party,
Joy's making us cry.
and the dogs were in the way.
You should see how bad he made me cry with a manatee.
But you
Oh, the
should have seen
manic-
how messed up the mountain got.
If you kill my alligator, then Terraform, I'll burn down your house.
All right, well, I'll keep that in
But
the
you got
pocket.
backup alligators. You can have as many as you need.
Time to
Doesn't matter.
rewrite the script. I
It's the
see.
principle of the matter. It is. And of course, we have the Ben Brainerd. I almost said your name wrong. My
Ben.
apologies.
Brainerd.
Boy, my name is Ben Brainerd. If you know me, hello. If you don't know me, goodbye. Today we'll be playing a dwarf named Dockbert Dockerson. I work down at the docks, obviously. I was hired for my name.
Like a
Yeah.
weatherman.
I get it.
All right.
Like,
I
why are we
couldn't
not
get it, but I
working?
understand.
Right, we've got to be why we should be working right now.
Right.
Actually,
And so you've got the motivation of you've been seeing a lot, Dogbert. These bodies have been floating up onto the docks as well as various refuse. And you've thought to yourself, I don't like this. It's bad for business. I'm going to go to the esteemed
Fine.
office of Locksher Gnomes Elementary Incorporated. And so you're currently making your way there as we speak. It is a morning. It is a good morning. Nice and cool. The mists have just kind of burned away. It's about 9 a.m., 10 a.m. roughly. And the good Doxson and Locksher find themselves in their apartment with nothing to do, slightly bored. When a
I'm
knock,
reorganizing everything alphabetically
when a knock,
based off of how I think the alphabet should go, not off of how it actually is. though.
reinventing and reorganizing. Doxson is returning to sentience, making the attempt. Gladstone's ears perk up. And he goes, bark.
Well,
Just in time for a hard knock on the door of 122 Saker's Beat.
Six. Or go answer the door, Locksher. Get it.
What? I know the name of the company, but why do I always have... Whatever. I'll go and answer the door.
Talk to
You open the door and a dwarf stands before you.
Oi,
Yeah.
you the gnomes that find stuff.
What? Yeah,
Who's
that's
that?
us.
My name's Doc Dorkerson. I only work down at the docks. Lately, bodies and trash been rolling up on my docks. My workers are scared. They talk about safe spaces and trauma. They want days off of work whenever a body washes up. I need you to find out why.
Right. How long have bodies been washing up on the
Too
shore?
long.
Couple of days.
A couple of days.
All right, where do you put the bodies?
Yeah.
Mostly.
Why do you want to know?
So we can investigate.
You know what? No, he's right. What's the price before we even begin talking about
That's
this?
true. That's right.
The price
I get
is
so
you
excited
still
every
get all
time.
your goods that come in from the docks.
Roll persuasion.
I'll lean over and whisper, I don't think he knows who we are.
18.
Arguably, we don't know who he is either.
I mean, I feel like I know a lot about him just based off of his name. Everything else is just kind of assumable.
What you do best and look at him up and down and do your mystical know-it-all thing.
Go ahead and make an insight check. See how I slip right
Yeah,
back into the
alright.
accent?
Get back in there.
Just on both sides of the pond tonight.
Alright. That's going to be 21 insight.
Alright. He seems genuinely perturbed. You can tell by the downturning of his face. It seems he wants to get back to business proper. And he's been not antagonized, but he has been annoyed by how the functionality of the docks have come to a near standstill.
Alright, well, and did he convince us with the 18?
I mean, that's up to you guys.
It's pretty hard.
I don't have agency over your characters.
It's a pretty high number. How about this? We continue to get what we need from the docks, but anytime that you have something peculiar, unique, or just high quality liquor, you let us know about it first before you sell it off to anyone else. Does that sound like a deal?
50% off.
Sure, I just wanted to know about it, but I'll take 50% off as well.
Yeah, whatever.
I'll head on up.
Good negotiation as always, Locksher.
The three of you, and of course Gladstone in tow, begin making your way down to the docks. Takes about an hour. Oh, the moon. My apologies. And sure enough, you come to the docks and you smell it first. The rotten smell. You've become accustomed to smelling the salt and maybe fish, and rotted fish, but this is putrid. And as you guys kind of come into the harbor proper, you look down and you can see multiple empty docks. Various ships have used other ports because rumors are going around that this place is cursed of some kind. And as we know in this world of Dunlow, in the city of Dunlow, there are no magic is legal, whether it be magical items or the use of wizardry, sorcery, even clerical healing and the like is very much frowned upon, and of course it's still everywhere. So in monsters, the Office of Locksher Gnomes Elementary Incorporated has gone through great efforts over the years to help root out evil creatures that'll be inside houses and the like. So,
Without using any magic whatsoever.
What?
Oh, definitely
No
no.
magic. None at all. None.
No,
This is a
no.
very non-magical robot dog. I made him myself. Don't you worry about a thing.
So you can see, much to his credit, it's true. Multiple bloated corpses are floating into the docks. You can see, passed out into the ocean a bit, there's a small island with a lighthouse on top of it, a couple of shipyards, and various sewer runoffs into the area proper, into the port.
Are there any bodies not in the water that I can inspect?
You can see that there's a couple of the constables are pulling out. They have big old nets and they're just pulling them back in. You know, it's all very gross. And you kind of saunter up. Locksher, you do see an old lady, kind of a big waxed cloak about her, waterproofed. She's kind of off in one corner. She's got a long pipe. And she's kind of watching it all go on. She's got this kind of face, and she's looking around and she's mumbling under her breath.
Locksher, I'll do base. Check out the bodies. Why don't you go and you do your thing? Good sir, Mr. Docks, is that it?
Doc Bert.
Right, but why don't you come with me to talk with this constable? Yes.
All right.
You're in charge. It might help.
Right, so Locksher begins roaming about and looking about with her insanely high passive insight. As Doxson and Dockbert. Thank you. As Doxson and Dockbert approach the scene. All right, boys. You can see the constable. He's got a bit of a handkerchief over his nose, and he's trying to do that while also take notes. And he's just having a bad time overall. And it's putrid. The boys with him are like slowly trying to get the bloated corpse out of the nets.
Did you call the coppers before we got here?
They've just been around. They smell the bodies. They want to know what's going on. I let them get the bodies out of the water. It's fun for me to watch them puke.
My apologies. God save the queens.
Weak.
He hears that and goes, "Oh!"
Weak.
Hello.
He looks as if he might say something, but instead gags and just shamedly goes back to his work.
Well, like a handkerchief and kind of put it around my face as I walk on up. Excuse me, I'm a doctor. You know me. Hello. How are you, constable?
Oh, good morning to you. Oh, it's quite disgusting business we've been having to deal with here.
How many bodies?
Well, they're growing in number at a steady rate. You can see, he points out this one that he's already got in a cart, and you see like 4 more throughout the water that another crew is trying to throw a net onto with minimal success.
Are these bodies all coming like downstream, same direction? Are they?
They're coming from
up?
the open ocean.
Well, let me take a look here. Maybe I could find cause of death.
All right, make a medicine check.
What did it cost? That's a good start. It's a good start. Lying. It's a 14.
14, yes. Well, it seems... Obviously, of course, you see the suffocation and the bloating. The immediate response is that they drowned. But as you kind of look closer and you kind of have to lift up some of the nasty, you can see this red line around their neck as if someone came up behind them.
Like Garrett?
Yeah.
Oh. I can't speak for all of them, but there might have been some foul play here before they got tossed into the river.
You what? Foul play?
Yeah.
Well, out in the open ocean?
Well, either that or there's some real bad pollution here. Take a look at his neck. This is a bit larger than a turtle, isn't it?
He like takes his cane and trying to like lifts up the underbits, and he's like, you might have something there. Oh God,
Weak.
Right.
You're looking bad for the dock captain. You might want to toughen up a little.
You want me to hit you? I'll
You
do
trying to hit a copper?
I don't think
it.
anyone.
You trying to pass yourself off as a copper? Get
Casually,
back to work.
he casually pulls out his badge and goes, "No."
I casually pull out my great axe.
This is a Bobby. He's a real one. I know him. He's all right.
He's about to be one of the dead bodies if he doesn't start acting right.
He's so funny. He's always a funny one, that Bert. He's always hilarious.
Okay. Dachshund, roll persuasion.
Shit. 5.
No. He's gonna and kind of step up to you. This is a human, and he kind of makes a point of getting in close so he can kind of look down at you a little bit. Doc Burton goes, "Listen, my boy. I've been around the block a few times. I understand a certain amount of posturing is involved, but I rest assured that I have nerves of steel. Absolutely, nerves of steel. Quite right. God save the queen."
If I jump up right now, my head will hit your nose so hard the bone will go into your brain and you'll die. Back up and get back to work. Constable.
Roll intimidation.
13.
He's gonna backpedal a bit and go, "Okay, quite on truth," and get back to work, pointedly trying not to gag in your presence. Locksher, you're kind of looking about, and you notice that the lighthouse, even though it's the middle of the day, is still very much showing off its lights in its beacon, which is not characteristic. You also hear the wheeze of the old lady, who seems to be scattering some knuckle bones and reading them.
She got over here. I'll approach her.
You
What
what?
you doing?
What you want?
What you
lass?
doing?
I'm trying to
Curious.
dispel the curse. I've got
What
Bart.
curse?
I've got a son out at sea, and he's supposed to come back soon.
Oh.
Doing a reading as to the methods and reasons of why this is happening.
She
Has it
throws
solved
the
you
knuckle
anything
bones.
good?
No. Thank God you're fickle. Would you like a reading, dear?
Sure.
Oh, that'll be 10 silver.
Sure. I'll give her 10 silver.
She quickly puts it away. Takes out the knuckle bones.
Always losing our money to just nonsense.
No, we're not even getting paid for this job.
I'm not even near you.
Oh.
I'm speaking in front of you in person.
That's fine.
You're gonna die.
Don't.
You're gonna drown,
Stop.
dearie.
Stop that. Stop it.
A violent and haunting
That's
death.
enough.
Oh.
You could stop that.
She takes a long puff of her pipe. The character levels are 5. Vloxen.
What's that my reading? I'm just gonna die painfully.
You're gonna die painfully in the ocean.
Great. All right.
And you should be aware that the ocean is unforgiving and knows all.
She seems a little cracked out. There doesn't seem to be any
Yeah,
actual
That's
magic
all right.
at play here.
That's fine. How long have you been watching these bodies get pulled in?
A couple of days.
Couple of days. Do you see where they're drifting in from? Certain direction at all?
Past the lighthouse into the open ocean.
Into the open ocean? Or they're
From
coming from
the open ocean.
Ah, I see, yeah. It's a big difference there.
Which doesn't make much sense based on the tides and the currents. We don't get much refuge coming in this way.
Do people go out to the lighthouse often?
No, there's only a horsewhite who lives out there. He's a good lad, but he's a bit testy.
Who?
Horsewhite.
Horse ride. Right. Thanks. Alright, can I... That sounds weird. I just want to, like, I want to do a Locksher thing. I want to find one piece of information I can glean off of her clothing in order to insult her as I walk away.
Okay. Well, her cloak is very patchwork. She seems quite poor.
Right. Well, I don't want to make fun of her for being poor. I just want to make fun of her for being crazy.
I didn't want to make fun of her, but I wanted to make fun of her.
Yeah.
Not that much. Oh my god.
Not that much. Just be like, well, hopefully the sea knows more than those bones there do.
The dragon bones don't lie.
I don't think they tell the truth either. They don't really speak, do they?
They are fickle.
I'm just gonna walk away. I'm done with this.
She cackles.
She's the same. Great. I'll go back over to the other two. I'll just be like, I think I'll go check that lighthouse out. They seem to be coming from that way.
What?
Lighthouse right over there.
Well, it doesn't make any sense. It's over there. The bodies are in the water, Locksher.
Yeah, but they're coming
The
from over
lighthouse
there.
is on an island.
It's on an island.
That's... You sure that seems very far away?
I'm pretty sure that's just...
We're at
Oh.
the docks. We can get a boat. Why are we standing around? The
Right,
faster we
alright.
figure it out, the faster we can get back to work.
Right, like the initiative, I will explain on the way. You got a boat for us, then?
Dogbert quickly snaps his fingers, and one of his workers comes up. Hi, boss.
Boat.
Boss.
Now.
Scabbers.
Is he also named Timothy? It's an awfully familiar voice.
He's the only one of my workers that hasn't thrown up in the past 2 days. Can't lift much more than his own body weight, though.
Well,
Not
good
much
for
use
him.
to me.
Comes back up.
Yes,
He
it's
comes back
alright.
up. He goes,
Right, I've got one of the dinghies if you're okay with rowing, boss. Otherwise, we don't have much. A lot of this curse or whatever it is has been scaring away all the businesses. You could go talk to one of the shipyards.
Stop talking.
Okay.
Get on the boat.
No.
You're rowing us to the lighthouse.
Oh, rowing us, oh, boss.
gets in the boat.
I'll
Just a
row
little
with you.
guy.
Just then grab one side, I'll take the other.
Gladstone hops into the boat. Seems a bit worried about all the salt water that's around him.
You'll be alright. You'll be alright.
And slowly you
Good
begin
boys.
making your way towards the lighthouse.
What's the plan exactly when we get there?
Well, light's still on, midday. That's weird. Something's going on there. Also, what was the name of the person that she said a couple times?
Horse right.
Horse right is apparently the person that's supposed to be working there. Seems the bodies have been coming from this direction for the past few days, floating in from the ocean and presumably over here. So I say, she thinks some sort of curse. I'm gonna guess some sort of magical item or something.
I should have known it was some kind of magic. wizards and witches and all of them. Ugh, get out of my town.
I want.
It's what causes all the problems.
Can I grab some scarves? 3 scarves. I'd like to sprinkle a little like dust on them.
Right.
Just behind Doc's back, just do a little bit of tinkering, put a little like kind of a dot on it.
Right.
I'll keep Doc's attention and just talk about how terrible magic users are, so he doesn't notice what partner's doing behind him.
And then it'll show them the scarf, and I'll hand them to everyone. And I'll say, put this around your neck. I noticed that there was a possible garroting of one of the bodies. I have this scarf will give you like a little sound, like a loud sound, if something grabs hold of your neck real tight like. So if we're alone or not see it and you get garroted, it will alarm the rest of us.
Wow, genius. As
It's
always,
protection
Dobson.
for you don't
I take
end
the
up like
scarf,
one of
but I
them.
don't put it on.
You asked for our protection now, Doc. This is how we do things, and I don't want.
I asked you to find out where the bodies are washing up on the docks.
All right then, give it to the dog then.
Dog's
You
just
don't
like
want it, the dog will
bark.
take
Yeah, toss
Right.
it to the dog.
I'll help tie it on the dog so it looks right handsome.
Right.
it. All right.
Someone pops up next to you in the water and goes, "Hey! What you heading towards my lighthouse for? What you doing? It's mine." You look down.
He's in the water.
Yep. You look down, and there's
Yeah.
a turtle. For everyone who doesn't know, that is a turtle humanoid, and he just props himself up, looking up at the party. He goes, "What you want?"
Oh.
As someone who
so
works on the
cute.
docks, do I know him?
You have heard of Horsewhite. You know that he's a very grouchy, hermit-like individual that lives on the small island with the lighthouse. He is
We don't know
fully
his race.
turtle. He's a turtle.
Okay, so he does now. All right.
Alright,
Well,
I
he
see him
talks
and I
to
say,
you.
"Get off the boat!
What's your business in my lighthouse?
My business at your lighthouse is my business, not yours."
I
And
politely disagree, I do.
I pick up my foot to kick him out, to kick his face out of the side of the boat.
Roll the hit.
I don't no, do not let I do not let that happen.
Whack him with the paddle.
What? Oh,
Not
guys.
him. Like I whack Doc with the paddle. Stop it!
Oh, all right. I thought you were
Whack him in the knee.
helping.
Wait a minute.
This is who we're here to talk to. Calm
He
down.
said
Be
his
nice
lighthouse.
for 2
This
seconds.
might be who we're looking for.
If you hit me with that oar one more time, you're going in the water with him.
Water's not so bad.
Have you noticed all the bodies that have been washing ashore?
I know a few things, might be.
Yeah, can you tell us some more about it? Can you tell us what you know?
I'll see you on the
Please?
island. He goes back underwater.
Oh,
You can see his little
what?
shape heading towards his home.
Oh, he's fast.
I don't like him.
It doesn't surprise me.
Bah!
We'll just keep rowing, I guess.
Eventually, you come to this tiny little dock that's attached to the island proper. It's mostly rock. And you can see that you can see Horsewhite. He's got kind of a pitchfork trident-like thing, and he's scooping up all the refuse and putting it on a pile and going back into the water and throwing it on the pile again. And as you guys dock, little Timothy starts tying off the boat. You can see that he's just kind of sifting through all the trash and refuse that he's collected and is keeping some and setting some aside to burn. Here's what doesn't make
Here's what doesn't make sense, right?
Right.
These people and this refuse is not flotsam, and they're not sailors.
He pulls up a piece of clothing.
This is a vest. You're not wearing vests out in the ocean. Look at this.
And he points at a very nice chair. He goes,
There was a chair in the ocean. Whatever's happening out there is not coming from out there. It's coming from over there, but it's floating in from out there. It don't make sense, it don't.
Oh, that makes sense at all. Where did the chair pop up? Where are you finding?
I found it floating out in the water, I did.
In a specific direction?
Aye.
he kind of points off into the horizon.
It's just I'm floating in from over the sea. There's nothing out there. It's just open ocean. Tell you what, I might have a friend you can talk to,
Yeah?
but you gotta promise not to kill him.
Of course, right?
He
Looks over at the dwarf.
Fine.
You swearing your bum?
I said fine.
I'll swear my mum. Does it help?
Your mom. I thought he said your bum.
I did too, but insinuated.
There's a fellow of mine. His name is Squeaks. And Squeaks is a bit scared, but if you tell him I sent you, I'll run food over to him every now and then. He's not always himself. And he's got his ear to the ground, he does. He understands the tides, as it were.
Oh,
Well, he's real skittish.
alright.
When you go feed him next?
What?
When you go feed him next?
Oh, I was gonna run down to him today, if you won't mind bringing this for him.
And he pulls out
Yeah.
a small knapsack of mostly cheese and bread.
I don't understand. Why don't we just go with you? Why can't you just come with us?
Because
Yeah.
I'm bogged down with all this nonsense.
But
I
you
grab the
alright?
bag from him of the cheese and bread. I look in it, and I go, "What did you say your friend's name was?"
His name's Squeaks.
Thanks.
And you feed him cheese and bread.
Yeah.
Thinking what I'm thinking. He's a moose.
Is your friend a mouse?
Oh, right, that's what it's called. That's
Mouse-like.
I throw the bag of cheese and bread at him and say, "This is pointless."
Right. Well then, kindly have a nice day and get off my island now.
I will happily take it to him.
Thank you, ass.
If Locksher thinks that this is worth investigating, then we could give it a shot.
Fine. But don't expect me to help talking to a mouse.
Oh, it's all right. You
It's
hired
all
us
right.
to do that job.
I also did not expect it at all based off of our experiences so far. Locksher says she gets back on the boat.
Or is it somewhere else?
He
Right.
Back on the boat.
he comes over to Dachshund, kind of grabs him by the shoulder and goes,
You see that train pipe over there?
Boy.
He's in there.
Oh.
Oh, good thing was small.
Yeah. Is it too small for
No,
a
it's
medium-sized
big.
creature?
It's big.
It's big. It's big.
Is
Big
the-
train
oh, all
Tell you
right.
what,
he hands you a key. He goes,
you can get in through that one.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, very good.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. Just give it a shot, Locksher. There we are. Come along, Doc.
All right.
Cheer up, man.
Timothy
to the
looks like
bottom of
he's
this.
just finished. And then he sees that you're getting back in the boat, and he goes, "Oh, come on!" And he slowly starts untying the boat.
You ready to go dumpster diving for a damn mouse?
Hey, this is why we get hired. No one else wants to do this kind of nonsense,
Yeah.
but it's what we have to do sometimes. We don't normally have our clients coming with us whenever we get hired, so we just don't tell them all the nasty stuff we're gonna do sometimes.
And
But
slowly,
we also find good stuff.
You do.
and slowly you
I mean,
begin
there's a
making
reason
your
that all
way.
The bobbies are just sitting on the straw.
We do their job for them anyway.
And slowly you
Yeah.
begin making your way towards the drainage pipe. As you get closer, you realize it is in fact quite large. A large-sized creature, if could get into this hole if it went for the iron grating in the way. And you can see the hinges of a door in that iron grating.
Right.
Wild.
Right. Okay.
Oh, right.
I'm just gonna look at the door. I'll be like, do we go? Should we
My bad.
swim?
Bit mind blanked out there for a moment.
Maybe I could maybe pick the lock.
Yeah,
if
I'll
I
definitely
had
pick the
to.
lock with this key.
Yeah? Oh, did
it's
you
a
make
terrible
that?
dead joke. I'm sorry.
You two are the best in the town.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be out of business in 3 days.
You'll be out of business now if we don't solve this.
Yeah.
Well,
If
get
you're not
on with it,
faithful.
or give me
If
the
you're not
keys so I
faithful.
can.
Oh, all right. Here you go.
Yeah, go for it. Remember, he said he's
Yeah.
skittish.
Yeah.
And remember, we didn't check for traps.
Slowly the
I
boat,
know, I'm excited.
slowly the dinghy makes its way up to the pipe.
Sewer pipe.
The site, yeah, thank you. The sewer pipe.
Okay. Do I have to like go in to get to the door, or is it just like
You
around
can
the
you can
front?
like get up on the ledge and get to
Okay.
it.
Then yeah, I get up there and I unlock it and open the door.
All right, you open the door. Make a perception check for me.
16.
Right. You hear a strange sound. You hear like a and you look down and you realize your feet are stuck to the ground. Not stuck, they're just sticky. And you see this kind of slime moving down into the pipe.
Uh-oh.
Gross. What the hell is this?
Was what?
Was what?
Well, if
What'd
you
say?
get out of the boat, you might be able to see it.
I'm right
Is
here.
it safe? Is it safe?
I'm not hurt.
Right,
Timmy,
that sounds
is that
right
your
gross.
stomach?
Boss, I ain't do nothing. I swear. I mean, I'm a little peckish.
Gladstone, you say anything?
Bark.
Pulling out the pistol anyway. Prepping for danger.
Yeah.
Uh,
Right.
all right.
I pull out my short ball.
How dark is it in there?
Dimly lit. You can see various
Alright.
grids from various drainages of streets and the like that kind of shine down in intermittent bases.
All right.
I have dark vision up to 60 feet.
Noted.
Cool.
Fine.
Oh yeah, we all have dark vision, 60 feet. I suppose.
Alright, well, it's not a
Yeah.
problem for you.
All right.
Well, let's go.
Right then.
Slowly, the party
Sure.
begins making their way into the sewers.
I will happily let our
Dark
friend
bird.
here go first. Dark bird, sorry. I remember the dock, but I couldn't remember
It's
the last one.
Dockbert
Ah.
Dockerson.
But
Yeah.
didn't bird in.
I'll have it.
It's the other half of Ernie.
Oh, I see.
Ernbert Ernison is a name I haven't heard in a very long time.
Don't say that name in front of me. We had a falling
You
out
also sit
over a
me
rubber
straight
ducky.
too, eh?
I was about to
Slowly,
say,
you
I
begin
feel
making
bad.
your way into the sewers, and
You're the one.
well, you're at a T. It comes to a T, slowly inclining upwards. To the right,
kind of putrid, kind of a thicker odor. To the left, you hear the sounds that.
Yuck.
Gross.
Gross.
That sounds like the way we want to go.
Yeah.
Oh,
The hell does a
guess
mouse
the other
sound
way.
like anyway?
are you sure?
I'm gonna guess that the other way is
If
just
I
their
was
goal.
sure about any of this, I wouldn't have to call you two.
If you didn't call us, you would have shoved the turtle into the water.
So he's figuring it out. In his own
Okay, I
way.
go-
The fact of the matter is,
Okay, I just start trudging off to the left towards the noises.
He makes a good front line.
Yeah, I mean,
he's angry.
I know,
He's a
I'm
barbarian.
resistant.
No wonder he's a
Traps,
business
so-
owner. He takes charge of the situation.
exactly. I'm normally not into being micromanaged, but this is fun to watch.
Docbert, you kind of round a corner, and there's this mucusy blob, roughly humanoid in shape, and it's kind of sliding along the side of the wall. Let's roll initiative.
Yay!
I was just gonna tell him to stop.
You cut that out. You come down
Oi!
at once.
You stop right there!
15.
13.
George.
19.
Oh, all right. Look at
Nice.
you.
Right.
Look at you.
I need a pocket bot right
Space
here.
action thing. Use a sneak tag, cancel.
I'm taking a picture. Actually, I already took the picture. And I'll be posting it in the Discord, friends. If you want to see the strange mucusy creature.
I don't, but I'm gonna look.
I don't want to see it, but I'm gonna
I
look.
don't see it, but I'm gonna.
Jumping over to the Long Shot Discord. Hopping on the Terraform channel. Posting a picture of a strange creature. You know, Tuesdays.
Tuesdays.
Uploading. Boom. Say hello
I'm
to your
so
new nightmare.
excited.
I wasn't paying attention. Where is it?
Where is it?
So,
Where'd you put it?
oh,
in
in
the
the
Terraform?
Terraform, yeah, the Terraform channel.
Campaign.
Oh, I see it.
Sure.
Whoa.
What was that, Ben?
Where? Oh, in the channel.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Discord proper.
I
I'm also just gonna text it to you, Ben.
yeah. It's like, okay, so I don't see it.
You're good. You're good. I
I
think we
don't
have to
know.
get your roles figured out.
I can't see it.
Oh,
in
is this a
Reform campaign.
server?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
not.
I'm not in.
it's
I'm not
the
even
group
in
chat.
the server.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I texted it to you.
Oh, that's right. I still can't see it.
So it
I uploaded it into our group chat.
slimy octopus man.
Yep. Looks like I put it in the right spot.
You put it in the right spot.
Okay.
So
Scum.
I had to reload the page.
No worries. So,
I think you're lying to me.
I do that sometimes.
Yeah.
Not all the time, but sometimes.
Whatever.
So,
I got the photo.
the barbarian has rounded the corner, and he can see roughly 10 feet in front of him this scum moving along the side of the wall.
Yeah.
The two of you and Gladstone have not yet turned the corner. You can see Docbert, but you can't see the scum. You can probably gauge off of his reaction, the tenseness of a monstrous creature, that we're about to have an interesting event. George.
And also probably because I grabbed the maul.
Okay. George, you're up
Mall?
first.
All right.
It's like a big mace.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Ooh.
it hurts.
A big stick with a large cement brick at the edge.
Docbert goes to
Ooh.
Docbert goes through its many weapons
It's
arsenal.
Mjolnir.
He's
know what? It's a
I'm like
I'ma
tossing
smack it.
javelins and axes onto the ground. Way.
He's like, hang on.
is my super suit?
Mjolnir, but with Goku's extendo stick on the end
Yeah.
of it.
It's like a 6-foot Mjolnir.
Oh, cool.
All right,
Dude.
Doxson, you're up first.
Can I move? I've got 25 movement speed. Does that get me around the corner and or at the corner? where I can see the creature.
Yeah.
All right, I run in there and go, oh, look at the thing. And I'm going to pop it.
You're gonna what?
He's gonna
very-
pop it.
I'm going to pop it.
Okay.
I don't like it a lot, very much. So I'm going to use this. Yes. I'll use no, because I want to use my bonus action to have the dog attack. Or maybe I just want to put it in a position so that he can flank it.
Yeah, if you get me sneak attack.
Yeah, so I'll use my first round for branding smite.
Right.
All right, so I have my revolver, and you see as I'm walking up, I'm like, a bit spinning on the barrel a little bit and kissing it, blessing it a little bit, so it doesn't look at all like magic whatsoever. and then just
Rolled
with
hit.
with the branding smite.
You're in a metal pipe. You're in a sewer system. It is deafeningly loud
Yeah,
in everyone's ears except Gladstone.
cool.
Gladstone just is used to it by now.
It's a weapon attack, so at a +9, that's a 25 to hit.
25 hits, good sir.
All right, good. It will do 2d8 plus 6 piercing damage,
Right,
Nice.
very
as
good.
well as 2d6 radiant damage.
Good lord.
It will
Nice.
become very visible as it will shed dim light in a 5-foot radius. It can't become invisible until the spell ends, which is probably not for a while. So let's see the radiant damage. Ooh, tell me that's max radiant damage.
Good
12
lord.
radiant damage,
Oh.
and then
So it's loud
2d
and bright.
Yes.
How
That's
can you
it
not?
is near max damage? Nearly max damage, piercing damage.
Good lord.
15 plus 6, 21 piercing damage.
Right,
Nice.
very good.
Ripping right
That's your
through it with
action.
a
What's your
revolver.
bonus action?
My bonus action was to catch the branding smite.
All right, very good. Locksher, you're up.
And that the dog
Oh, my
will
apologies.
move around it to position for a flanking position if Bert goes into melee.
Very good. Locksher, you're up.
Right. With the dog being there, I get my sneak attack, right?
Correct.
All right. I'm gonna pop my head out slightly on the other side corner with my short bow. I'm gonna shoot it.
All right.
Ooh, that's nice.
Significantly
Yes,
quieter.
yes. 23
23
to
hits.
hit. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 22 piercing damage.
Good lord.
And then I'd like to use my bonus action for eye for detail. I'd like to make a perception check to spot any hidden creatures or objects,
All right.
or an investigation check for clues.
You do
whichever.
see two things. One, it's only got one bone in it, and that's its spine.
Right.
It's a long spine, and it seems to be not fully made of bone. It's perhaps gold.
Go.
You also notice an individual far behind him, behind the scum, that is crumpled and on the floor.
Oh. I'll go with the rest of whatever turn I have left to speak to Doxson next to me. I'll go, looks like we got injured back behind him, Doc. And that'll be my turn.
All right.
Oh no.
Ben, you're up. Sorry. Knock back. Dogfight Dachshund.
Yeah. How far away is he from me?
About 10 feet.
10 feet.
All right. So I move up to 4 feet away from him
There we go.
and swing with my maul.
You heft your maul, you step up, and you roll the hit.
19.
19 hits.
You can roll for advantage too if you want.
Yeah.
Because he's flanked.
Oh,
Oh.
true.
All right.
Might crit.
Yeah, still 19.
Moron.
Right.
Roll your
12 damage.
12 damage. Very good.
And then I'm gonna attack again.
Yeah.
I'll get 2 attacks on my action.
Nice.
Nice.
You double tap. And then you bring it around.
20. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Very good. That hits.
And 11 more.
11 more damage.
Nice.
Very good. And of course, just as you pull that maul back and bring it down again, you can see the indents of your maul in its mucusy body.
Oh, nice.
This thing is starting to piss me off.
All right, that's your action. You still got a bonus action. You got anything you want in the pocket? All right.
How far away am I from these two?
They are
We're 5 feet
directly behind you.
Mm-hmm.
All
And
right.
then the
So
little
I'll just
dog
stay
has
where I'm
come
at
around
then.
behind him, behind
Yeah,
the scum.
I'll stay where I'm at. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm gonna back 5 feet up so that the scum has to move towards us.
If you do that, you might provoke an opportunity of attack from the scum.
Oh. Then I'm fine
Free
there.
attack.
You might
Okay.
as well stay in melee combat.
Yeah.
All right, it's the scum's turn. Dachshund, having done the most damage to it, needs a. Oh no, I'm sorry. That's a hit. That's a plus to hit. So, you see where its brain would be. This swirling sensation.
Oh no.
Oh god. Hello, that's a 20. Oh no, that's a crit. Oh no. Oh god. All right, this is gonna hurt.
Oh no.
Is he attacking Dachshund?
He is, but it's a psychic
All right.
attack.
Yeah.
Okay, but
He
yeah,
does
I
have
still get to
Sentinel,
use.
so-
I have Sentinel.
Oh,
When a creature within 5
Ah.
feet of you makes an attack against a target other than you, you can use your reaction to make a melee attack against the attacking creature.
go for it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Smack it.
14.
14. Actually,
Well,
hit actually
with
does
advantage.
hit. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, 14. Then
14
still.
hits.
All right.
Got to stay in this
Uh,
accent, damn it.
8 more damage with the maul.
8 more damage.
And its speed
Nice.
is now 0.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yep.
lovely.
And it can't move.
Yep.
Oh, this is
I
gonna
love
hurt.
Sentinel.
Oh, it's
Sentinel's quite useful. Oh, it's a 1. That's good.
Um,
That's good.
No, actually, that it does. He can still move. It's
Okay.
only if I hit him on an opportunity attack that he can't move.
Gotcha.
It's,
9.
it's stopping his movement if he
Oh,
leaves his
that's right.
space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sentinel's the no, you stay here kind of.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
Oh, Dachshund boyo, you take 33 points of psychic damage. You feel your mind just fold in on itself.
Dachshund does what?
Dun, dun, dun.
No.
I have to roll something for that now, right? Because that was definitely almost all of my HP.
You do have a wisdom saving throw you need to make.
All right.
And yeah, you'll have to roll for shock after.
Yeah, for shock.
Oh, so wisdom saving throw and for shock.
First, the wisdom saving throw.
All right. Wisdom saving throw. I rolled a 14.
Okay, you're
and
good.
It's against. I have an advantage on that as well, but if I succeeded, I succeed.
You succeed indeed.
All
Right.
And then the shock. What am I rolling for that?
Percentile. Roll 50-50 chance. But add your constitution, I believe. I forget. I haven't had to roll for shock in a while.
If it's the same thing as the death saving throw, quote unquote, then it would be Constitution. Yes.
Roll constitution saving throw.
It's a 12 Constitution saving.
All right, you're okay.
All right.
All right. It's then going to reach one of its mucousy tendrils down its throat and slowly pull out its spine. And then it levels it at the barbarian like a spear or a trident. It's gonna try to hit him. What's your AC? 15? It hits you.
All right.
Just a second. Take 9 piercing damage. Sorry, 8. 8 piercing damage. And that's the scum's turn. End of turn. Up to George.
I'm not happy.
You are quite literally rattled.
Oh. I'm gonna, is it looking like it's hurt?
I mean, you've done quite a bit of damage to it, yeah.
Looking like it might be just real throwing everything at us then. Maybe not. I don't know. I'm in a lot of pain. I'm gonna just,
You haven't been rattled like this in a minute.
yeah. But I did the check, so I'm all right. So I'm just gonna rattle on with my attacks. Kablamo, kablamo.
Pew, pew.
2 shots in the air. It's a 19
19 hits,
and a higher number.
which also
So-
hits.
So 2 smacks in the face.
Yeah, so Ben, if you in one go you take more than double, if you take more than half your total hit point, ooh, you roll to see if you go into shock.
Got it. Yeah.
Not all DMs play like that though.
I had 63 max.
Nice.
So I'm
Nice.
just down at 55 now.
Yeah, it was
right.
Doxson went from 43
Yeah.
HP and then took 30 something.
Hmm.
33.
So the dice must have heard
Weak.
that I took all that damage.
Right.
'cause, I hit him, but out of 4 d8s, I rolled a 1,
Oh.
a 1,
No.
a 1,
No.
and a 3.
Brother.
So 12 damage total, piercing damage. And I'm going to meander myself around the corner out of his line of sight,
All right. What about Gladstone?
just holding on to my hands.
Yeah.
Gladstone. Oh yeah, I'll shout to Gladstone. Like, go do something.
I sick him.
Useless gnome.
The dog will let's see. Yeah, we'll do a force empowered rend as the dog reaches out and pummels it with its head. Well, bam!
Bonk. Bark.
It's advantage on the hit. So
Wait, I have a
does
megaphone effect. What am I doing?
Oh, that's funny. Does a 17 hit it?
17 does hit.
All right.
Bark.
And then that's
Didn't even do it.
total of
Check,
6
check.
force damage.
How much? 6?
6
6 force damage. Very good.
force damage.
All right. Which brings us to Locksher.
All right. I'm going to get around to the other side of this beastie, if there's room. Making sure that it's distracted with our barbarian.
All right.
And I'd like to kind of get towards the body. And can I look at the body real quick? Can I take a glance at it as
Yeah,
I'm
so you
moving around
position
it?
yourself without leaving its attack radius.
Right. Yeah.
And you do a little. It appears to be a rat-like humanoid, crumpled
Squeaks!
crumpled on the ground. You go squeaks. It goes. Hang on.
Does he go squeak?
Squeak.
What's going on?
It's all right. We got this. Yeah. And then since we're flanking, I'm gonna stab it with my rapier.
Right.
My attack. That's going to be hopefully enough. 14.
14 hits.
Great.
Just
using
barely.
Just barely. I'm using my sneak attack damage as well. It's going to be 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 piercing damage
Good
from
lord.
my rapier. There were some things that I wanted to do, but I didn't remember. Bonus action, I'm gonna 2-weapon fight it. Since I used my rapier, I'm just gonna give it one more hit with a stab. I'm gonna throw a dagger at it, pretty much.
All right.
It's gonna be 15.
15 hits.
That's a d6. I need a d4. Why are d4 so difficult to pick up? Alright. It's gonna be 4 more piercing damage from the dagger thrown at it.
How would you like to do this?
Right.
You have
I would
succeeded in
like-
killing it.
Wonderful. I would like, after I've poked it with the rapier, which I would like to have slit open a bit of the slime back to where that spine we saw earlier was in. And then I'd like my dagger to go seamlessly right behind it, in through the ooze, and just go up and through because I'm short, so I'm going up.
Everybody hears these notes in their minds of deep speech as it dies. It convulses onto the ground, writhing around the weapon and slowly liquefying. The golden spear also begins bubbling with a black, inky grossness.
Right. Doc, we got Squeaks over here. He looks hurt.
I pick up the golden spear.
You go to pick up the golden spear, and you get a handful of it, and it just turns into this black liquid that slides down. It's got rainbow hues in it, as if it's made of like an oil, like a gas.
Bruce.
So like it's covered in the oil, or
It's
is it just
slowly
like, coming from the-
decaying. It's slowly dissolving into this
Oh,
like inky blackness.
all right. Well, then I just drop it and say gross.
Okay, and we're gonna go to a break real quick, and we'll be back.
We did it! And we're back, we always.
All right.
Ben has joined the roster of professional cosplayers, and
The most professional of all of us right now. It is the sexiest hat. That is how I
All the way
judge.
from Alaska.
Yes.
Hey,
my dad had one of those when we lived in Maine.
I
All
had
right.
so many of those.
Show, I'm gonna slip back into the accent. Hope I don't lose it.
All right.
Thank you, Locksher. We are indeed back. So, Doc Bet,
Oi.
you've got this strange black inky substance running down your hand, and as you start trying to flick it off, you realize it's starting to spread.
Uh-oh.
Instead of dripping off, it's starting to fill in the spaces and go up your arm.
Oh no! Cut your arm off.
I'm not
Cut
gonna
off.
cut me arm
Cut your
off.
arm off. You're gonna
I'm
die.
not gonna
You're gonna
cut
die.
your arm off.
My arm is fine. I didn't touch the creepy thing that was living in the other creepy thing.
It's at the elbow.
Well,
Dawson
get
walks
over
around
here
the
and
corner
get it
and-
off.
He's smearing like I have these rags that's got the cure wounds on it, and he's like it's like a rag that he just kind of smears it like a paste, smears on himself to cure himself. He's been doing that for a total of 2 rounds, so it's got some of the HP back.
Go ahead and roll that.
I did. I got it. It's got some HP and 15 and 11. I think I got.
It's
on the 2
halfway up
rounds.
your bicep now.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. Oh, bloody hell. Can I do like a quick medicine check to identify what's happening?
Oh, it's definitely magical in nature.
Oh, it's definitely. Oh, shite. All right. I take out like a small like a little tube. Just pull out like a little tube, little spritz at the end.
Right.
Run over. Just like that's the restoration.
Just a little.
Just spray it on him.
All right. That seems to stop it, but still not going away. It's no longer creeping towards him. The rest of him.
Oh no.
We've got this like rainbow, oily black ink all on your arm.
What the hell is going on here?
Squeaks, do you know what this is? You alright? I'm gonna offer Squeaks some water and sit him up.
What's going on? What's happening?
Well, that...
The weir rat sits up.
How'd you get here? What's going on? You, where's the thing?
Oh, we...
There was a thing. It was gross.
We killed your thing, and now he's crawling up me arm.
It's not what. Hang on a second.
He's gonna like sit. You help him up, Locksher, and he's gonna start patting himself, and he's gonna run over to you, Docbert, limping. He's bloodied, and he's gonna pull out a small, kind of a biscuit.
Eat this. Eat it.
I'm not gonna eat anything given to me by a rat in a sewer.
Okay.
Would you rather die? Because I can't help you
That's
anymore.
fine. He doesn't have to eat it if he doesn't want to eat it. Consent's important.
I angrily snatched the biscuit from his hand. I say, this is gonna get it off me arm.
It's gonna help receive the progress, yes.
What do you mean, help recede the progress?
Listen, I don't know. I
But you
found
see,
it.
recede means...
I found it.
Shut up,
way.
gnome!
You're not very nice.
I don't get paid to be nice.
Oh, at least you're getting paid, eh? Must be nice.
Nope.
I can't go out on the streets anymore. Look at that thing.
Oh, all right. Listen, I'm a doctor, and let me. If you were worried about it, let me look at it, and then I'll tell you if it's all right.
I
It's
gave-
fine. Eat it.
I angrily snatch it from him, and without breaking eye contact, I just shove it all in my mouth.
It's vaguely rice-like. It's almost like a rice patty. As you
What does it
consume
do?
it, the oily ink-like substance on your arm begins to crust and harden and begin flaking off.
Oh, that's so interesting.
I've got more. You want more? You want some?
Yes.
He turns and kind of starts scurrying down the pipe.
I've got one of the boxes under the shipyard. It broke down, and a bunch of them came down here, and they've been quite useful. I've been running away from these things for days.
How many are there?
I don't know.
Oh. How long have they been? They washed up?
They've been coming in from the water, sliming their way through my gates.
Sorry, did you say the slime people have or the biscuits?
The slime people. The biscuits were under one of the shipyards. One of the boxes broke and fell off, and some of them came down here, where he has gathered them.
Can I go check out the boxes that
I
he's
can show
getting
you
from?
that. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Thank
As he keeps as he keeps talking and moving down, the party kind of follows him. And you take a couple of lefts and a right, and you realize if you don't keep careful track, I mean, maybe Gladstone can get you out, but if you're not careful, you could easily get lost in this place. And frankly, the smell is bad, but it's nothing like what's been washing up on the docks. And eventually he takes you in this little bolt hole. You can see a little like nest of refuse, and hay and seaweed and the like, off in one corner. And there's a box kind of in pieces and a small mirror, and a little ring of campfire, It's raised in one of the only dry parts of the area, and he kind of points over to the. He's like,
It's the biscuits. I found them. I did. They're mine now, but you can have them if you like.
Where did you find these biscuits, Squeaks?
Oh, you know my name. Well, okay, all right.
he's gonna be like,
If you go down that way for a while, you get under one of the shipyards. You do, and it's where I found them. It came through one of the drain
One of
pipes.
the shipyards.
Oh, yeah.
Those biscuits belong to me, rat.
I don't think they do.
I own the shipyards,
You don't.
and you took them from me.
you actually don't own the shipyards.
Are these different places?
Yes, there's multiple businesses along the docks. You're in charge of the docks themselves and taking care of maintaining them.
Okay, so I know the guy in charge of the shipyards now.
Yes, go ahead and
At
make a
least.
history check for me. The roll is necessary because you're underground and you kind of have to like look around because you know the dock's above, but you're kind of like in this maze of sewers.
Okay. So, I mean, I have stone cutting as a dwarf.
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Was that
Um,
advantage? I believe it's
it's-
advantage.
Add double your proficiency bonus to the check
Okay, what's the
Ooh.
proficiency for level 5?
for history or just
What is
plus 3? So I
plus
get
3,
plus
so-
6 on this roll.
correct? You caught onto this game real fast.
Nat 20.
Okay. You believe that would be directly under Holland Tampo's shipyard, aka Tampo's shipyard. He's an
Okay.
unimaginative bloke, business-minded. He is harsh to his workers, but he's honest and he's brutal.
So I like him
Okay. Yeah.
because we're the same.
Yeah.
basically.
You've talked to each other before a few times.
Yeah.
And came to terse agreements, and you have a begrudging. You would never, neither of you would ever admit that you liked each other. You know what I mean? But you
respect
appreciate
each other.
each other's. Yeah.
Those biscuits belong to Tampos.
Tempo probably wouldn't. Tempo probably wouldn't want them back. They're in the sewers.
He
Well,
eats
let's
one.
let Tampos decide that then.
You gonna take these biscuits from me?
I don't think anyone's here that's gonna stop me.
I will stop you. I say as I'm looking around at the
His face.
boxes.
Ben went from like to.
Really?
I shut up because I still need her to find out where the bodies are coming from.
They're not
But I'm not happy about it.
Tell you what.
Why do we care?
You can have these 6 biscuits in return,
Sure.
but not just killing me or something. I don't know. You seem very aggressive.
Keep your biscuits, rat.
I'll take him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, can we take those? Thank you, Squeaks.
Oh, I wanted
I
There's
it.
turn
a
around and
difference between
just
offering
start-
gifts to being nice and hospitable-like, and just taking from your hospitable-like individual.
I don't respond to the rat man at all, and I just kind of start looking around at like the walls and the floor and the roof and stuff.
All right.
Not for anything in particular, just kind of
Just pointedly ignoring.
yeah. Just like if I see something, I have a passive perception of 14. So if I see anything, but I'm not
He's like, he's like, I'm not ignoring you. You're just being insignificant.
oi.
Are you? I don't mean to lead or prompt, but are you guys offering the food that Horserite gave?
Oh, absolutely. Mhm.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Sorry. All right. Also, we got this for you from Horserite.
Horse right?
Yes.
He
Sorry, I
still
should've said so
owes
much
me
earlier.
50 gold. Is there
Oh.
50 gold in here? There's not.
Did not. No.
But there is
You didn't say
cheese.
anything about that.
And he just starts
Yeah.
devouring the cheese, just crumbling all over the place and
Like
making a
Jaws.
general mess. You
It's
see
so
him
good.
like tucking the bread away for later use and rationings.
Great.
Well, if you're a friend of Horse Right, yeah, he's all right. He's a little cracked,
if you know what I mean, and I know crafts.
Little.
He's
I
a
mean,
little-
everyone seems to be around here.
That's being generous.
Everyone
I
seems a
don't
little
look. I just
sane
kind
to
of
me.
grunt.
Yeah, we've run into some real characters today, Squeaks. Let me tell
What
you.
are you talking about? Don't listen to them.
What?
I don't know what they're talking about. Everyone seems perfectly fine.
Is he one of the strange ones?
That he is, rat.
Okay. Well, let me tell you. The currents are all wrong.
What do you mean?
They've all changed. That's why all the bodies are coming in from this area.
What?
Normally,
how?
they built this port here, right? I used to work.
Yeah.
I used to work in one of the shipyards like a decade ago, and then this happened. But the reason that this port is here in the first place is because the basin doesn't get refuse. It's a great spot. The boats can come in and go out. The tides are forgiving, and there's not a lot of reef or any problems. Look at the lighthouse and all that. But
Right.
past couple of days, I've never seen it before. The tides, the currents of the ocean, they've all just pivoted to here.
What would make something do that?
Oh no, something magical or evil or it doesn't make any sense, it don't.
Doesn't. Are the tides all coming into a specific direction? Like, I'm gonna sit down, and is it dusty on the floor?
A little bit. It's
Little
mostly
bit. I'm gonna draw-
grimy.
Mostly grimy. That's fine. I'm still gonna do it. I'm gonna draw like two rectangles next to each other. And I'll be like, so if this, I'll draw the dock and
Yeah.
where the lighthouse is. Can you show me on here where the normal currents go? And now on this one, I'll draw the same landmarks. Can you show me how they've changed?
Oh aye. So normally they kind of go around the lighthouse and keep on going. It's not much, it's the only break, and they don't have any reason to come towards the landmass proper, right? Because that wouldn't make any sense. Where would it go?
And he
What?
kind of scrolls that out.
But over here, I'm here, by the way, this is where we are. Over here, it seems that not only has the regular current shifted towards right into port, but foreign drifts, foreign currents that weren't even there were somewhere out in the ocean, have all redirected towards this port. It's like
Right.
something's trying to reach out and get us, it's a bad omen. I'll tell you, it's a curse or something.
I'm gonna be looking at what he draws on the ground and seeing if I can triangulate a specific spot the currents are coming towards.
They appear to be heading directly towards Tampo's shipyard.
Tampo shipyard. Great. All right. Cool. Where? Unless you guys got any more questions, I think we may have a heading.
Are you saying that you've told us that everything looks to be heading towards Tampos? You haven't told us that yet?
Nope.
Oh.
I have not.
Get me out of this rat sewer.
It is my sewer.
It's a very nice sewer.
Oh,
Thank you for
thanks.
helping us.
You're most welcome.
Be careful with those slime creature things,
I'm
please.
quick. That one snuck up on me, but I'm a quick one.
All right. Well.
All right. If you ever need anything, I'm down here.
All right. Can I take the spare handkerchief off of Gladstone and give it to Squeaks? Or does that work, Doctor?
That would be a Dachshund question.
Why? What's the
I-
point?
I
Scarf.
guess to help him.
He's
Rocket.
doing all right. He's
All
got
right.
his biscuits.
All right, that's true. All
I
right.
want to make sure Gladstone's protected.
Oh, man. All right. Okay, let's head out and we'll start.
All right.
As we're walking, and once we get out of sight of him, I'll ask Doc. But can you take us to what was it? Where was it?
Tampo's
Tampo's.
shipyard.
Can you take us to Tampo's shipyard? I think that needs to be where we go.
Why do you want to talk to Tampos?
Well, it seems to be the way that all the currents are coming in seem to be drawn specifically to that area. So, if we want to find the cause of this problem, it's most likely there.
I knew there was something off about him.
You did it again, Locksher. You
I
did
lead
it
them
again.
to
Well
Tampa.
done.
Okay. Well then, quickly,
So smart.
in an appropriate
Thank you,
amount of
thank.
time, you make your way back to the dock proper, the shipyard. You can see on the northerly part of the docks. Great big singular building, big open barn doors, if you will. Hey, what's up, Offbeat? Thanks for coming in. And the doors are open, people are coming and going. You can see a massive ship on logs that has been wheeled in and is being constructed. Maybe 300 people all throughout this place, all just constructing this massive ship.
Do I find this out of place, or is this like a thing that
Nah,
should
this
be
is
there?
something. Yeah, this is something that the shipyard makes ships, and
Okay.
this is just their current task.
Got it.
How long did it take for us to get there? Did we have a short rest time or no?
I would allow as much time as you need. If you guys want to,
8
it
hours.
took about. Yeah, you want to get a long rest?
Uh-huh.
You can get a long rest if you like.
I have used a lot of spells already.
Okay.
You won't
So
come back? We'll check out the yards in the morning. That's about it for tonight. Should we say that?
I was near death.
Right.
I experienced things I have not experienced in a long time.
Let's get you to rest then, and we'll meet back here tomorrow in the morning.
If it's
Right,
alright.
Dogbert? You want to meet us here?
I just kind of
The
grumble
docks are closed. No one's gonna
because
be there
I'm
tonight.
angry at them for not wanting to continue, but I'm also tired myself, so I don't want to.
yeah, you want to make it seem like their problem and not your problem, but
Yeah.
you also secretly agree.
They're the ones that are wrong, so I'm just like a fine, weak.
Right.
Weak. Goes home,
Weak.
passes out super hard.
Cries into his pillow
Sleeps.
and then sleeps.
Polishes my maul.
Looks in the mirror. You're not weak. They're all. You're not.
Locksher, you can notice, is totally fine. Could go all day.
All
I
right.
don't want to hear it. All right, long rest then. Woo, yeah.
You get your long rest.
Right? And then we'll meet back up in the morning.
Huxton gonna die today? I don't think so.
Bright and early, the party reconvenes at the docks. Shipyard is open, and people are just now coming in. You can see various taskmasters all writing down who's here and who's not and stuff like that, and they're all clocking in for work as it were. And in short order, they all begin cracking away. As the party slowly makes their way kind of into the shipyard proper. Some people are kind of looking at you, but mostly you're being left alone. You can see stairs going up to a high office built into one area where there's a guard, kind of big. He's got a blunderbuss slung over his shoulder, and he's just kind of looking around, sitting on the stairs until a halfling kind of comes up to you. Oh, hello there, and how are you doing today?
Is this?
This is
Tampos?
not Tampo. This is one of the managers, if you will, of the shipyard.
Okay. Do I know him?
Not really.
No.
You know of him. You know that
Okay.
he's efficient at what he does. He wouldn't have gotten this
Sure.
position otherwise.
Okay. So, okay, I look at him and say, "Where's Tampos?"
What do you need to see Tampo for, good sir?
I'm trying to figure out something. That's my business and his business. Is
Oh.
he in?
I believe he's in, yeah, if you'd like to book an appointment.
I'll
Let's
book
go.
my fist in your face.
If you do that, I'm gonna bring down the coppers.
I've already threatened one of them today, too.
Hit me.
Yesterday.
Do it.
Uh,
I'm just gonna
Yeah.
stare at Dachshund and just be like,
I roll up my
Not my
sleeve.
fight.
Can I?
it's not my fault.
Yeah, can I try to intimidate him?
Yes.
By like
You roll-
actually go like a.
Yeah, so you roll up your sleeve, and there's still the little bit of stain from the blackness. And go ahead and roll. And you note, Locksher, you note specifically that his eyes like widen at seeing the blackened stain, and then he covers it up real fast. Go ahead and roll,
All
Ben.
right.
I rolled a 21 on intimidation.
Okay, yeah. He's gonna like step back and go, "Oh, let him know you can." Absolutely. Give me just a minute. Just a minute, good big guy. And he
That's more like it.
quickly scurries away up the stairs and
I'm sorry,
disappears.
did my eyes or his eyes get wide when he saw the black?
His eyes.
Yeah, okay.
Generally I won't dictate
Yeah.
unless we're like moving forward or something like that. Your characters.
Okay. So but she's the only one that noticed his eyes get bigger.
Yeah, she has a passive investigation
I'll,
of like 20. It's insane. She notices everything.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. No, mine's 12. So
You're too busy
I'll
like
lean over to Doxson while they're measuring themselves against each other. I'll lean over to Doxson. I'll be like, Doxson, he for sure recognized the black on our friend's hand here.
What?
They know what's up.
Hey,
They're
Doctor,
hiding it.
you still got that mess on your arm?
he's got a little bit of a stain left.
yeah, so I roll up and show him.
No, take out like the
To
tube
hide
again.
that.
Just kind of spray some prestidigitation this time around. Just clean it up.
Nice. Yeah, that takes care of the last of the
You should
stain.
have told me earlier. I could have taken care of that for you.
Just no.
Ugh. Bah.
Legally.
I don't say thank you. I just kind of pull my sleeve back down once it's gone.
Oh, fair enough.
The door.
Are we? Okay.
No, go ahead.
No, go for it.
Okay. The door slams open, and out steps an orc. Half orc, sorry. And he goes, "Right. Where is he? Where's Doc Burt?
Tampos, get down here.
Doc Burt, I see you down there, you wee lad. Get up here. You and your friends." And the
Not me friends.
oh, right. You see the guard kind of shuffle to the side without any visual facial recognition. He just kind of shuffles to the side.
After you, sir.
Yeah, we go up there.
Okay. You find yourself in an office. It's actually pretty nice. Big oaken desk, chandelier. You can see two other doors behind the desk. Kind of a liquor cabinet on one side and kind of a nice tiled floor. Tampo, big lad, big half orc. One of his tusks is golden, and he kind of. Oh, it's a bit early for this, boy. But hey, it's good to see you, Tampo. Oh, sorry, Tampo. It's good to see you, Doc. He goes to like shake your hand.
I don't shake it back.
What
I
can
think you
do
know
for
why
you?
we're here.
Aye.
What the hell is going on with the bodies and the tide and all the other stuff?
Right, it's been quite a problem, ain't it? I don't know anything about it, and I'm frankly
Oh, hey.
offended that you would insinuate such a thing. Is it because I'm an orc?
So an
Hey,
insight check on that. I
Insight
think.
check on
Make
that.
that insight
sure.
check.
Absolutely.
Offbeat says Tampo refers to himself in third person is now canon. Bet. I'll try.
15.
All right, I got a 3.
Oh. You
So I
can't tell
just
if
go
he's
with the
telling the truth or
insults. Yeah, no, I wasn't ever going to even attempt to think that he was telling the truth. I was just gonna force him to tell me what I wanted to hear.
Okay.
Uh,
Well, you've got him on the defensive now.
What's
yeah,
18
yeah.
tell
So
us?
I was gonna. Yeah, you can tell him what that 18 means.
So
but
18.
I don't know it.
What was the other one?
18 and 16. were the
18 and
two.
16. Okay, yeah. He like definitely seems to like be put off, and his response felt practiced. He was ready
Right.
for that response,
Right.
and it seemed he. Yeah, it was. It's definitely sus.
Okay, so I yell back. I don't know that, but my immediate response was going to be, right. Maybe it was my mistake thinking a half orc would know anything about anything.
He goes,
And I just kind of poke him in the chest.
yeah. He goes,
let's drink.
he's gonna turn over, and you see him, and he
It's 7 in the morning.
It's 7 in the morning already. It's time for a drink.
We haven't started yet.
He puts out 4. He puts out 4 small glasses and takes out some bitter grog and just sees Gladstone, puts it in a little dish, puts it on the ground. What? To suspecting our allies of treachery or something.
Okay,
Sleight
I would
of
just
hand.
like to say, I am resistant to poison, so I don't give a flying fadoodle. Without breaking eye contact with him, I just chug the whole thing and then slam the mug back down on the table.
Mate, that was expensive.
Maybe because you don't have any money. That could have been stronger. Maybe for you. This is what's expensive to half-orcs.
Lad, I make so much more than you, but you know that.
Locksher somehow pulls up popcorn out of nowhere
Sure.
and just sits down in a chair and observes the room, investigates for hidden doors and traps while these two are
Well,
being men.
Okay, so I'm still looking at him.
Mm-hmm.
But like I would like to investigate like peripherally.
All
What
right,
can I see in the office that
You look about. Go ahead and roll investigation while you're doing that, Locksher. You notice that.
I rolled an 18 on mine.
Got it. Locksher, you notice one of the doors is in fact trapped. And Docbert, you notice that the door that is trapped, you don't see the trap, but it is a new door and it is reinforced. Gladstone goes over to the
I rolled a
bowl.
26.
Oh. You notice it's trapped, and I guess at that point you'd also notice it's relatively new. Gladstone goes over to the bowl, bark, and doesn't drink it.
Okay. So I see the new door, and I go, what would a half-orc in a shipyard need with a reinforced door?
Keeping out nosy dwarves like you, of course.
Also, real quick, do I know the make of the door?
The
Do I know
make.
like what it's made out of?
I
as a
mean, it's made
dwarf?
out of metal.
Okay. So
Metal.
no dwarven contraptions by any means.
Probably not.
All right. So I just
No, if he doesn't like
I just
you.
see that it's a reinforced door. What did he say to me?
Creeping out and
Keep
nosy.
nosy
Yeah, keeping nosy
dwarves.
dwarves out of his business. Got a safe back there, and I tend to keep it reinforced and safe.
Oh, you
It's
gotta
not.
admit that's a pretty good one. That's very funny.
Oh, thank you. Who are you? Who are you? Who are you?
Maybe if
Hold
you
on,
showed me
dwarf.
this.
Who are you? Reaches a hand out to the gnome.
Oh, hello. What, Doctor? Nice to meet you.
It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure. It is. And you, lass.
Hi? What? Now you notice us.
Right.
I'm Locksher Gnomes.
Part of the Office of Locksher Gnomes Elementary Incorporated.
Famous detective, but you know.
My absolute
nice people
apologies
do
for
all
ignoring you.
around themselves.
My absolute apologies for ignoring
You're
you.
not
I had
forgiven.
to. That's fine. No.
We'll be very careful with that one. You don't want to miss with Locksher Gnomes.
I had to deal with Beardy here.
How how old are the gnomes? Can you tell by looking at them? Do they look super old? Do they look young? Because if I just claimed that they were my little cousins that were in town and I have to look after them,
Well, I mean, they're distinctly
Go for
not
it. Claim,
dwarves.
and I will go no.
yeah. Well, I don't know. I just don't want. I was just trying to not let the guy know that I had investigators with me.
Hmm. Well, he didn't
Oh.
recognize the two of you outright, which is a good sign because you're relatively famous.
Right. And or very confusing.
It's fine. It's obvious he doesn't read the news or any of the
Could have
papers.
just stopped it at read.
Or read, yeah.
Okay, so he said
I'm
there was a
just
safe behind the
enjoying.
door.
What's that?
He said that there was a safe behind the door.
Yeah.
All right then, Mr. Tampos. If it's a safe behind the door, why don't you show me, and we can settle once and for all who's got more money.
That's fine, but I'm not opening the safe.
He goes and he disarms the trap, opens up the door that he opens with a key, and you can see it goes down a long hall where there is a safe door.
If you don't mind, I'd like to poke around.
Frankly, friend, I don't owe you that. And I don't think I'm gonna open my safe to you.
You don't have to open your safe to us, but you might need to give some more information. The things we came for.
Absolutely. What can I do for you?
Would it be possible for me to distract him with some type of commotion for one of these two gnomes to sneak in there?
He's
Like, if
definitely
I walk
looking
away
at
from
all
it?
of you right now.
Like if I walk away from it.
If you like take him away,
Yeah,
yeah,
so
yeah,
the-
okay, yeah, go for it. You can try.
Okay. Okay, so I turn around, I look around the room. What do I see? Something else that's like nice and looks expensive in the room.
There's the chandelier.
And as he's looking around, I'm like,
how far away from the chandelier? From like, would I be able to reach the chandelier
No,
What do you
not in
want
the
to
dwarf.
do? Put
with
it that
a
way.
weapon?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so I take either the battle axe. I take them all out, and I'm just kind of like tapping the handle on the floor, looking up at the chandelier. And I was like, "Got a lot of new nice things around here. See, Tampos?
Yeah, we've been doing all right. Not gonna lie.
Would be a shame if someone came in to remodel." And I
no.
hoist
And he-
the maul up on my shoulder.
He's gonna step past the two gnomes, and he starts kind of leaning into you and being like,
Listen, you come into my place of business. We've been working together for years.
Locksher and Dachshund, you guys.
That's a nat 20 stealth roll.
Alrighty, and mine is a 15, right? Yeah, 15.
Okay, the two gnomes. They bolt down the
How long's the hallway? Can we see the end of it?
yeah, it's about 30 feet.
Okay.
Great.
You guys get to the
Alright, so
safe.
Me and Tampos are just yelling insults about each other's mothers.
And
for
he's
this whole time.
wholly invested in it. Gnomes.
Yeah.
You get to the safe door.
All right.
Investigate it, please. May I?
Yeah.
I'll give you some assistance, eh?
Yeah, please do.
How about help and then also, do you want help or do you want guidance?
Help will be better.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Just have investigate with me. That's gonna be a 29.
All right. 29, you're able to kind of eyeball this safe door.
Can I see like how many times?
You
he's
can
dead
see,
and
you
how
can,
he's
with a
opened it before?
29, you can see various scuff marks that have stopped at various intervals. You have 2 of the 3 that you need, but a sleight of hand 15 or higher will probably be able to get this safe door open.
Well, help me. I'll move it. You listen with one of your gadgets and tell me when I get there.
Yeah.
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 Can I roll with advantage?
And also,
Yeah.
I can concentrate on guidance up to a minute so I can give you
Oh.
guidance and then also help you.
All right, let's do that. Yeah.
You might not have a minute's worth of time.
Well, I can concentrate up to a minute.
Oh,
Just be
oh,
like,
okay.
Up to a
concentrate
minute.
and then also help.
What do I get with guidance again?
A D4 added to
That's
it.
right. That's right. That's right. There you are. Perfect. All right, that's not bad. That's gonna be 23.
Oh yeah. Quickly, you get the first 2, and then you 2 again. No. Got it.
Yeah.
And you, and this briny smell just hits you. It's rotten. If salt could rot, that's what you're smelling.
Gross.
Hmm.
Well, peek in.
You peek in, and aside from all of the various things you would think to find in a safe, you've got the money, of course. You've got a couple of important-looking documents. Okay, roll D100.
Yeah. I'm getting paid one way or another for this freaking job. That's not very much. I got 14.
All right, well, you got 14 gold.
Right.
What does stand out?
Maybe it was a jewel you took, but it turns out it just wasn't. It was a fake
No,
one that you took yourself.
14 gold is just very heavy on my small body, and it's about all I can actually hold in my bosom. Gold's heavy!
We don't have a lot of strength, do we?
Gold is I do have a lot of strength. I actually have 18 strength.
Oh my God.
You can carry all of it.
This is true, I couldn't carry more.
What does take the most of what it is that you just kind of
While looking at everything else.
but what you see is very interesting. It's a almost coffin like box made entirely of gold, just with long rectangular kind of sitting far in the back, and there's a sheet on it, but it's slightly off kilter, and you can see a little corner of gold.
I'm gonna take a biscuit out of my bag. I'm gonna eat it. I'm gonna take another biscuit out my bag and I'm gonna rub it on the coffin. I don't know why. Just let me do it.
It crumbles.
Locksher, this is my specialty. Maybe you should let me
I
check
don't know
out
what
the
I'm
magical
doing.
artifact, eh?
I don't know what I'm just trying to help.
I'll just,
This is how I help with
Do
your
you-
investigation checks.
you did great getting us here. Let me do the work here, then, well, don't you?
I'm just
One of
helping.
these. Oh, hello. All right.
I'll help with whatever checks he's trying to do.
I will
well,
say, real quick while he's doing that, Doc Bert, at the yelling back and forth, roughly 10 really big individuals kind of walk into the room. It seems like his inner circle of managers and a couple of really, really big dock workers.
Oh no.
Okay, and I've noticed this.
Yeah.
Okay, so the more people that come up, the louder I get.
Okay. All right. Back to Doxson.
I was doing just like a quick history check to try and see if I could identify what this like object was.
Well, you
It's a
can't see it
magical
yet. There's a sheet on it.
Oh,
Hit the
then yes,
dog
I would
that-
like to take the sheet off.
You take the sheet off, and it's a long. It actually is a coffin. There's a big long lid on the top, fully made of gold, with an intricate inlay of these like tentacle designs, leading up to kind of this skull-like feature with two pearls for eyes.
All right. Well, because if it's a magical item,
It is.
alchemical object, or technological device, I add twice my proficiency bonus to history checks to identify or to like know about it.
Right.
And I rolled a 20 on the die, so I got a 31.
Right. So it's just to know about it.
It's to like be like, I know what this item is. That kind of
Okay.
thing.
You recall in the newspapers that there was an interesting story. There was a ship that had some divers on it, and they found an interesting artifact. And slowly, it affected everyone involved as they began making their way back to shore. Out in the ocean depths, there were 2 mutinies, and the rest went mad. And by the time the last 5 people in the boat managed to limp the thing into port, the story goes that the coppers managed to get rid of the object, as well as lock everyone in irons and take him away. The ship itself, because of the superstitious folk, the ship itself was burned. You never, this comes to mind, and it does click that it was one of Tampo's boats.
All right then.
So you can assume that this object was not in fact destroyed or taken away by the coppers, and that that Tampo did manage to keep a hold of it.
All right, I'll relay the story while I fiddle with my hand gesture and do a little bit of detect magic.
You detect magic, yes.
I love that I have this now. I can just play with it.
Yeah.
It used to be like a little like Y wand or whatever I'd like carry around with me.
Oh,
but now
yeah.
that I have this, I'm like, this is what it is. It's this now.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Right. Detect magic.
You detect the magic and make a wisdom saving throw as you begin perceiving the magic.
Oh, okay. Good dice. Good dice. All right. Wisdom saving throw.
Yeah.
I have advantage on it, but that was a 19, and that was less, so 19.
19. You briefly fight off the urge to open the coffin.
Locksher, look away. This has got some magic. It's gonna make you. It's got mind magic.
Right. All right. Gotcha.
It's not good. The story that I know about this, does this have anything to do with this, like the slime people, or like could
This
it have
has to
any
do
relationship-
with eldritch horror and Cthulhu and the like.
Oh, good. Oh, that's. I'm gonna put this right back over the coverage is right back over top. But we need to get out of here right now. This is good, not good magic.
Not good, Matt. Oh, all right.
Eventually.
He's getting very loud. We better.
As you guys are coming back,
That is not.
Tampo has finally reached his limit, and he goes, "Get him out of here and his friends!" And the three of you are bodily handled.
Before anyone grabs me, I look over at the two gnomes, and I like give them a look as like a question of, did you find something? And you're both. So she nods. He says.
He looks panicked and says, "We need to go."
He looks panicked. All right, so I like throw whatever hands are on me off me, and I say, "I know where the door is."
Strength check to not be okay. a big bloke comes to like, and you. Strength check for the barbarian.
Safe to say at this point I'm in a rage.
No, because you didn't specify you're going into a rage.
I know. Nat 20 doesn't matter. 25.
Okay, yeah. You just and and Tampo goes.
And I say, I know where the door is.
You see him like licking his gold tusk, like in anger, like a tick.
And
he goes, "Get out!"
Okay, and then I start walking away.
Okay.
With the gnomes behind me.
Dachshund, are you being manhandled?
My detect magic is still active.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
So,
okay, yeah. You do
in this
detect the
30-foot
exact
radius.
same magic on his golden tusk.
That's exactly what I suspected. So.
All right, the three of you are quickly
we've
escorted
left.
out of the shipyard.
Right.
Oi, hey, Bert, is that tusk new to him? Is that a new one?
I haven't seen it before.
Yeah, that's magic. That's what that is. And it's not good
what?
magic. It's not good magic. It's very dangerous magic.
I knew there was something up with that, man. And I take out the maul and I start to turn around to go back in there.
You turn around and you see the like 13 really big dudes all just kind of now stationed and watching you.
I'm
Just
a big,
trust us,
dumb
we can
dwarf
handle it.
barbarian.
You can do
I
that.
am not intimidated.
You can do that. You're gonna get trounced.
That's fine. I don't know that yet. I'm not like. I'm assuming these two are about to stop me. That's why.
Yeah. I've been trying. I've been saying. I'm like, just trust us. We can go back in
Okay.
and we can solve
All right.
things.
I make angry eye contact
We'll
with
get
every single large person individually,
Okay.
and I slide them all back into whatever it attaches to.
You swing it
turn
back onto your
around.
belt or whatever.
Yeah, sure. And I turn around and start marching off.
Just in a huff.
Yeah.
The three of you grab lunch in a bar, in a nearby tavern. You order your food, and you get a darkened little corner so you can convene. Gladstone kind of keeping an eye out for eavesdroppers.
Right. So what do we think, Toxin? Do we have to get the tusk or get whatever the heck that was out of there? Obviously, I've relayed
Okay.
what
if
it
that
is.
magic is like the one in the chest, it's mind control. I don't know how the tusk works,
Hi.
but maybe it's controlling your friend. Well,
Not my friend.
your working part. You're the person that pays you every once in a
Your
while.
associate.
Yeah, no, he's not my boss. We just work.
No, your
work.
boss, just the guy who
Yeah.
gives you
Just an
money to put his
associate.
ships on your dock.
Right. I don't like him, but I like magic less.
And money.
Yeah.
I like money a lot.
Money more.
You're like, well,
Like,
yeah.
money's-
If if we can't help him, then you're gonna keep on getting dead bodies in your docks, and then you're gonna get less money.
Ben, the chat
Right.
is betting odds. They say you could probably 50-1 win a fight.
In real life, or
No, the dwarf.
No.
The dwarf can take on 50 blokes and walk away.
What? if I go rage frenzy with reckless attack, probably I could take several.
Like
of them.
small possibility with
Several
me appearing
maybe.
in the background.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he would
I-
also
if I
eventually
also
be
just try
detained and
to-
thrown in prison.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I mean,
the
if I
issue.
also tried to just intimidate as many as I could right up front,
Mhm.
half of them would probably wouldn't want to
I
fight
mean,
me anyway.
Stepping up to 13 dudes with the intent to fight is pretty intimidating in and of itself.
Yeah, I have
Yeah.
the maul on my shoulder. I rip my armor off, and I'm just bare-chested. Look at 14 dudes. Like, yeah,
Just start
all right.
Ah!
You're gonna need a few more. Just start running. At them.
You're gonna have to drop that boat on me. So
You're gonna
the three of
need a
you are
bigger
at the table.
boat.
What's
What
the
do you-
move?
What do you think? We could maybe get in there at night. Just
Yeah.
maybe. How did the tusk look? Did it look like it was attached in some way?
It looks anchored, like if someone had a golden tooth, you know, replacing the actual tooth. He's got it wedged in there. It's a tusk.
I gotcha. You think we'd be able to? I don't know if I want to touch it, but
I
like
don't really want to touch it.
I'll touch it with my hammer.
we could.
We could just
we could
destroy
try
it.
breaking it. We could try it,
Yeah.
but then the alarms might go. Well, we'd have a large fight in our heads. Maybe we can try and trick him to go out to go
Yeah.
investigate something, and then by himself, maybe with just a couple of guards, and we can handle that.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Maybe we can try and figure out his schedule, see if there's specific places that he checks, or does he do rounds at any point of the night?
I
to
don't
try
want to
stuff?
fight him anywhere in his own shipyard. I want to take him
Alright.
out of the shipyard.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
So, how much of his schedule would I know just from my interactions with him?
He
Generally.
mostly stays within the shipyard, overseeing the manufacturing of the boats. But you've known him to.
And then follow-up question: would Timmy, the more friendly dock worker, know a lot more about the goings-on because he just wants to talk to Tampos from time to time, or has friends at the shipyard? Or
Go
wherever?
ahead and call Timmy in and find out.
That's a
Okay,
good
I've
call.
called Timmy
That's a
in.
good call.
You kind of step out and come back with Timmy. You kind of step out and go, Timmy!
Boy, Timmy,
Get in there.
get in!
For the sake of it, all right, what's up? He kind of scurries in. Oh,
That's
What
a
you need, boss?
3-syllable command in 2 syllables.
Have a seat. These two've got questions for you.
I didn't do nothing.
You're not in trouble. I smack
Oh,
him
all
in the
right.
back of the head.
Oh, all right.
All right. He sits down. What you need?
That's on you guys. What? Yeah.
Yeah, what were you asking him again? If he knows this.
We're asking if he knows the schedule, or if there's a time that
Tempo,
he would be
tempo.
more alone. Tempos, yeah.
He usually has food delivered around 2.
Round 2.
Can we just make it Timmy just knows like every part of his schedule to the point where I start to get like skeptical of like what?
Yeah, he's like, why do you
How do you know
this?"
so much about this?
He usually
And why do you know
leaves-
where I sleep?
he usually leaves once the sun goes down. You need me to follow him? Stab him? What you need?
Whoa. What?
No, goodness.
That's actually part of the cost for the people you brought here.
I just kind of glare at
Goodness.
I mean,
Doc. I
follow
glare
him.
at Doc for saying that.
Oh.
You threatened a
Right.
couple. What am I supposed to think?
Yeah. All right. So we got 2 options. We could either try and sneak in as the people delivering his food, or we could try and get him at the end of the night before he leaves for home.
We could do a little bit of both. If we found the food before it gets to him, and we found a way to poison it, make it sick, just sick enough where he has to leave early.
What if this is the same? Is this the same sort of magic? What if we put a couple of biscuits in his food, and then he eats them and he loses the magic?
This is. Would I know that? Is it weighed like this is not the same?
I mean, it's the same sort of gold that was on.
There is
the
a bit of a theme.
That was in the thing. I'm Locksher connecting it.
You see the math number meme?
I'm asking. I don't know if
is that correct? Is Locksher correct in any sort of way?
Yeah, the gold
and
theme
those
is.
biscuits came from Tampos too, so.
The biscuits came accidentally.
No, the biscuits came to the rat accidentally.
From
Right.
Tampos.
Stole them from Tampos.
I know.
Which leads me to believe that Tampos has already been eating the biscuits. If he sees you dressed as a food delivery person, giving him one of his own biscuits, I'm gonna have to come in and save you.
All right, fine.
That's
What
a good
would you
point.
like to do?
Maybe.
I'd like to take my hammer and break his head.
All right, then
Break
let's
his
go at night.
head.
Let's go at night when he's done with his day and break his head. How about that?
Well, why don't we? Do we want to try the poison idea?
We can try the
And then
poison
get him to
idea.
come out, because I'm a doctor, and he doesn't.
Yeah.
He doesn't know that. So like,
Let's do
he
it.
might need a doctor later on.
Yeah.
Supply and demand.
But he's gonna come to me because I can't go out there.
Right, Timmy,
Yeah.
you be the one that delivers his food for us. He doesn't know you, right?
Nah.
Right.
You can't be bossing my employees around like that.
Boss,
I
we
look at
gotta
Timmy.
fix the problem. We're all gonna go
I-
broke and die.
Now, Timmy,
I was just
he's
gonna
right.
look at
He's
Timmy and
right.
go, Timmy,
What?
you gotta deliver some food.
Oh, all right.
He just wants to give the command.
Don't
It's
tell him
fine.
what to do. Hey, listen to them.
Right, I can do that.
Right, and then if he starts to feel sick, I want you to stay. Well, I'll look at him. He wants you to stay around for the rest of the day, and if you see him becoming ill and requesting a doctor, refer him
Bring
to
him-
doctor.
where do we want to bring him? Where do we want to meet him? Somewhere secluded?
The offices of Locksher Gnomes.
How far away is the lighthouse from the?
Lighthouse is
The
a good.
lighthouse. It's on an island.
Yeah.
How far away is it
Yeah.
from the air?
It's a good from the
shipyard?
docks. It's about a good
from
20-minute
the
row.
shipyard, the shipyard to the lighthouse.
About a 20-minute row by dinghy.
Yeah, it's not bad. We can
Alright.
wait there and be like, oh, you need a doctor. You just ride on out to the lighthouse right there. He's
Ride
hanging
on
out
out
there.
the lighthouse.
You can just so happen to know that I'm there.
Sure.
That's a good secluded
Sounds
spot.
like a plan.
Why wouldn't we just make him walk to like another building?
I don't want him anywhere near the shipyard if we're gonna do this.
I can do
Right.
it, boss.
I want him
Let's
off the
do it.
shipyard in our spot.
Right. All right. What? Any
And then
poison?
I look at Timmy, and I say, listen, I'll need you to do the thing did you hear them?
Yeah.
Do that.
All right. You got it, boss.
Poison
You the
the
boss.
biscuit.
Oh,
He's a bit.
He'll recognize the biscuit.
It's just a biscuit. How's he gonna recognize a biscuit?
They came from his shipyard.
It is a distinctual rice
Okay,
patty.
but it's.
Yeah.
Oh, right,
If it was like
whatever.
a regular biscuit,
I thought it was just a regular biscuit. I didn't know it was distinctive. I just
yeah,
thought
you
it came
didn't
from a specific
specify
rock.
it was a distinctive biscuit.
My
Just
apologies.
said it was a biscuit.
My apologies.
Oi, Timmy, you seem to know an awful lot about this man for some reason.
I know a lot of things, boss.
Okay.
I know where you
Don't
live.
say that again. All right, hate that. What food would Tampos eat with no questions?
No questions.
Seafood.
Yeah, he really likes.
What's he get delivered along?
He really likes his sushi.
makes sense.
Put some puffer fish in there. If you cut it correctly, it's deadly.
Oh, all right.
think it's
I mean,
the other way
I'm
around.
actually pretty
If you
good.
cut it incorrectly.
And I
If
understand
you
the
cut it
medicine.
correctly.
Both
it-
both are grammatically correct, friends.
It just depends on the intention of the
yeah,
cut.
yeah.
Right.
I love how this actually works out really well because I am proficient in cook's utensils and I am the doctor, so I can just prepare this in a very sick way.
All right. Well, the party spreads out. Manages to get themselves some pufferfish, and you all watch as Dachshund prepares the sushi.
Get the tool to help me.
Docbert intercepts the delivery man bringing the sushi from the restaurant, which is an event in and of itself.
Goodness gracious.
And
That would be so entertaining.
and Locksher goes to Timmy and instructs him exactly on how to do what he's doing.
Great.
And a couple of hours later, Timmy, very confident, walks into the shipyard.
This would have to be the next day, wouldn't it?
Nope.
Or no, I guess we were there at 7 a.m. So yeah, this would just be later in the afternoon.
All of you watch from the shadows of the nearby tavern that you were just talking in. Timmy goes in and doesn't come out.
Well,
How much time passes?
10 minutes pass.
it's a
20
lot.
minutes pass.
Oh,
That's
no,
bad.
we need to get...
Half
what's
an
it?
hour
Thank you.
passes.
All right.
The more time that passes, the faster I start tapping my maul on the floor.
Okay.
But I don't speak the whole time.
An hour passes.
Timmy's
Timmy's not a kid, by the way. He's just small.
boyish.
Yeah.
All right. Can we go sneakily look?
I've got to go get my employee back. That's a lot of paperwork if another one goes missing.
Another one.
All right, here's how...
Without explaining further, I put them all up on my shoulder and start walking towards the shipyard.
All right. Well, this is a good backup plan, but just let us do the talking, all right?
Can we just sneak, please?
We can try.
You gotta wait till
we can
nighttime?
try.
You wanna be sneaky? You might wanna wait till nighttime.
You two can do whatever you want to do. I prefer to let my hammer do the talking.
We
All right.
can pretend we don't know this guy. We can go in with an entirely different plan. Oh, hey, we can talk about mind is racking with my 20 intelligence. We could say we located something with gold on it and maybe give a description that might intrigue him to want to go investigate it. It's like similar to what he's already got with the horn, and we can get him to come with us.
As you guys are discussing, people begin leaving in mass the shipyard,
Oh no.
and they seem disgruntled. And then you watch as
How
the
are they
ship...
leaving? Are they running? Or
No,
are they...
they're all just kind of clocking out early.
Okay, so I notice that it's early. Like I look at the clock on the wall or whatever.
Squint up at the sun.
That's a bit weird.
You realize they're
He might-
closing down early too. You can see the shipyard bond doors kind of closing up.
Okay, so yeah, I start walking. Like I completely leave the conversation with these two
Right.
because it's like my whatever intuition is just not doing
Wisdom.
all right.
Your wisdom is not very high.
Hold on, I might have something. Danger sense. You have advantage on dex saving throws against effects that you can see.
As you're walking out,
Well,
you
I
can
do have a proficiency in perception.
I was just gonna say, make a
Maybe.
perception check for me.
Yeah.
Docbert. The two gnomes sit there flabbergasted.
13.
13.
More
On the
entertained
perception
than
check.
flabbergasted.
Oh, cheers. You hear that from the various people leaving that the boss man has gotten sick.
Okay.
Sounds like he needs some help.
Oh,
So they followed me then.
wait. So it worked.
Not yet. I'm saying that the dwarf hears this.
Yeah, I know.
Right.
Oh, okay.
I said it as Taylor, just
Oh.
still in an accent.
Gotcha.
I imagine if I heard it, well, unless they're still talking about the plan.
They watched you just walk off.
Oh,
We're
so
just
I'm far
watching.
away at this point. Okay.
You're just.
You get into
you're
the crowd at
walking.
least, and you hear it.
You walked like 2-3 minutes away. It'd be 2-3 minutes for you to walk back to us. How about that? Who's watching
I
you?
actually, I walk really fast when I'm not wearing heavy armor. I have 45-foot speed.
Oh, okay. I was just trying to help.
Pretty fat. Okay, so a lot of people are leaving. Are they upset or are they like worried? Are they just happy to be leaving early?
It varies. It depends on the person and their personality
Right.
type.
Okay, so I can't pick up anything else other than the fact that he's sick.
And it's rumored.
Okay. Well, that's kind of what we were expecting to happen, but I don't see Timmy coming out.
Mm-mm.
Okay. I pick up the pace.
Okay.
And just running toward, or not running, but just like a
You're moving
light jog
towards the
at this point.
shipyard.
I'm moving faster towards like the door that's being closed.
Okay. You watch a Goliath slowly closing it up. He turns around and goes, "What?"
Oi! Tampo's still in!
Yeah. Apparently he's barfing something salt watery. It's a rumor.
Yeah. We've got unfinished business.
Might need to take it up later. He's sick.
No, I think I'll take it up now.
Oh.
Move aside, Goliath.
He locks the thing. Puts the key in his pocket.
And he's in front of the door.
Mm-hmm. He closed and now he's locked it.
Locksher, you think it was a good idea to let him walk away like that?
I don't think I really had a say in any of it, particularly.
It's not. That's true. We can't really stop
All
him.
I know is that even if he solves it himself, I still get 50% off of whatever he brings into port. So,
That's
of right now.
right. Yeah, it was very smart of you to do that.
yeah, as of right now, until he asks for help.
So
Well, he still hired us. We should probably still look around.
I'm for sure still looking around.
Well, maybe let's take a look back at the castle or whatever.
The shipyard.
If he's causing a distraction, I would love to sneak
The
through
two
this
of
crowd.
you guys look over and you see me just kind of inspecting a
Oh
javelin.
no, you're
in my
minutes away
hand
walking
in
You-
front
you-
of a.
You're minutes
you
away
guys
and
can't
you
see me.
walk so
You're
fast.
far on the other side of the
You
dock.
walk
I do.
so fast.
I do
we
walk
can't
fast.
see you at all.
It's part of my thing.
You did it to yourself.
We
So-
walk 25 feet. We are not
That's
quick.
our
We
speed.
have tiny legs.
You are
So-
20 feet a second faster than us.
The
Fix that
two of
next time.
you kind of look up and look around. You begin kind of moving around the side,
Yeah.
and you can see in the distance the
Mr. Hydrate.
oh
I did it.
I already drank all my water. I'm sorry.
I know I'm out of water.
It's a
now.
rain.
Back up.
Okay. You can see the light of his office is still on. And it's kind of a sheer wall of wooden planks and brick.
It's still on you guys, whatever. Because we're not together, so.
So we just walk up to a wall and there's a light on?
No, I'm just saying you can see from the as you kind of look at the shipyard that the light of the office is still on, implying he's up there.
so-
Assuming he's
So you guys
Yeah.
are just looking at the side of it. I imagine like I'm just kind of out front.
Yeah.
Sure.
yeah, probably
Okay.
different
Can they
animal.
see what I'm doing at this point?
No.
Not really.
I don't know how far away they are.
Is there a back way up to his office? Like, is there a way to get up to the window that we see the light?
Make
coming
a
from?
perception check.
Sure. 19.
19. From the rooftop of a different building, if you're very lucky or very skilled, you would be able to potentially leap that distance or throw a rope or something of the like.
Or be thrown.
I mean, my strength is +4 on my own, so your strength check to throw me would be pretty similar to my strength check to jump, wouldn't it?
Well, that would be Dex. Acrobatics.
I could.
Yeah, it would be
or
an acrobatics
athletics.
check,
Well,
actually.
Well, acrobatics is also +4 for me.
You would also know,
Dex is
as well
also
as myself, that I have also the featherfall spell, so we could,
Mm.
you could toss me, and I could just
Does
kind
lower
of
the
lightly,
risk a
like,
bit.
make my way there.
Sure.
All right.
As well as you're saying, you've got a good strength, you can make a jump.
Yeah.
All right. The two of you begin making your way onto the roof of the other building. Jumping back over to Docbert.
Why are you causing trouble, mate? Do I need to get the coppers involved?
No reason to get the coppers involved. I just need to
Then
speak
frankly,
to
sod off. It's not polite, like, to just be barging in when someone's sick. All of us had to leave, lad. All of us. We got mouths to feed. We're not happy about this either. You can just deal with it, lad.
Tapo. Okay, real quick. What would he have to roll against? What was the difference between intimidation and persuasion?
Persuasion is trying to convince somebody, and intimidation is just trying to scare somebody.
Right, so what would he be rolling against mine?
That depends on what you do. You could try to persuade him, or you could try to intimidate him.
Are you trying to just
he doesn't
persuade
roll.
to let him in, or are you trying to like fear, like, okay, I'm gonna do what you say because I'm scared of you? There's two.
Right, and
It's-
I'm just trying to figure out which one would be more effective on a Goliath.
So it's not so much that he's rolling against you. You're rolling on him, and then the DM sets the difficulty of the roll.
Okay.
So if I were to help a little bit here, I would say that I would back off from this and approach it from a different angle. If barring that, persuasion would be my go-to.
Persuasion would be the less destructive.
Yeah, maybe a bribe
Right.
or something
yeah.
of the like.
It would give you a way out if it fails.
Yeah,
Basically.
or
Yeah,
if you
well,
get,
I'm not-
The other option is you're gonna get attacked by a lot of things.
yeah, aggression probably wouldn't
Docbert-
be the move here.
Docbert wouldn't leave because Timmy's still in there and like all of the stuff going on. So, are there still a lot of people around? Is it just the
There's still
Goliath?
some people around, yeah, but it's beginning to clear out, and also the rest of the
Okay.
docks is busy because other things have not closed down.
Right. So it's still pretty busy out. Okay. Listen, Goliath. I've got a man in there. I've got to speak to Tampos about it.
You got a man in there.
If you just let me in, I'll be out, no problem, no harm caused.
What you got in your pockets?
Roll persuasion.
Button. 7.
Oh. Now we go to the pockets and see if we can bribe him.
Okay, so I grumble. I don't even know if I gave my guy gold, honestly.
You have whatever you have from like your job from like working.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah, you
Right.
can just say you have some money on you. It's a one shot,
Yeah.
so it's like it's whatever.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
It's just, can you just, try to gauge how much it would cost for this
I
individual?
mean, I have no even like comparative. I have no idea what stuff costs. Or
Well, he
anything.
probably makes silver a day, couple silver. He's not making gold.
All right. So I got 5 gold pence if you let me in.
And you ain't gonna cause no trouble.
Cross me heart and hope to die.
Let's see the gold.
All right.
You hand over the
bring it
5
out.
gold.
Yeah.
He's gonna look around a bit and go,
Might be quick about it then.
and he leans over and unlocks it and opens up a little bit. Come on.
I grunt and enter.
Okay. Back over to the gnomes.
Yeah.
You find yourselves opening up a trapdoor, and you're on the roof of a building. You can see the window kind of across, maybe 20-foot jump. That's a long order.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna take the rope out of my bag. I'm gonna tie it to something here on this roof. So if I do fall, I won't hit the ground.
Well, you with Featherfall.
Oh, that's right.
That's
All
true.
right, let's jump.
All right, make acrobatics checks. I
Great.
slip back into this accent for some reason.
I'm just double checking what my jump is. How tall are we?
Like
Oh,
3 or 4 feet,
three
something like
something?
that. Yeah,
Something like that.
gnomes be tiny.
Yeah, let's say
Tiny.
3, 4.
It's
3 feet
small.
4 inches. So our long jump
yeah.
with a running start at that, well, for me anyway, is 13 feet horizontally.
All right. So mine, I'm sure would be the same.
Well, you're a strength of 18, right?
Yeah. Oh,
So
that
your
has-
long jump is 18 feet horizontally.
Oh, great. All right. So I can just about make it, and as long as I'm slightly higher, those last 2 feet.
Stands on Gladstone.
Plus, yeah,
Yeah, Gladstone. You run and get that last foot off of Gladstone.
Do I still have that weird thing that you said I could have before? Don't you? I have a rook perch. I have a rook perch.
I forgot about that.
I'm gonna put the rook perch at the very end, and it's gonna come out. It's gonna make a platform that helps go a little bit farther, and it's permanent until I do the keyword. Till I go. I got this specifically to jump across roofs. I remember this from the first one shot.
What a bizarrely specific thing to just have in this
We did it.
situation.
Yeah,
I know, right?
We're gnomes
I
in the
planned
suburbs.
it.
Why would we?
Yeah.
I forgot about
like-
that.
It's like the Boondock
Right?
Saints, where he's like, "You're gonna want to have some rope. What would we need rope for?"
I have it for specifically, so we should
like
be able to make it.
Batman's belt. You're just like, hang on.
Yeah.
All right, so you lay that out. You back up, and you make that acrobatics check.
All
I
right.
guidanced you as well.
All right.
Oh, thank you. Guidance, give me the default. Where did it go? There it is. Woo! That's gonna be a 10 plus 4 plus 1, 15.
15. All right. You leap and you just make it. Your body kind of smacks up against the brick, and you
What do
And
I
you
say?
you see a very good tempo,
It's C, not say.
and he's sitting in one corner of the room, barfing salt water, like a brackish green ocean water, into a bucket. He doesn't look alarmed, as if this is something he's been dealing with for some time. You can also see that he's got that paler skin, like he's been sick, as if he's been poisoned.
Right. Is Timmy in there?
You don't see Timmy.
What the heck? I'll look back over my shoulder and whisper, "It's not Timmy! He's not there! Throw me the rope!"
You throw the rope. The rope is thrown.
Thanks. Just so I have it. I don't know. I feel like I don't know to go back. Great. Is the window locked?
No. Super high up. They wouldn't think to lock this.
Cool. I'm gonna open it
Okay, you open it
quietly.
up. You open it up and you kind of roll sleight of hand. Sorry, stealth.
Oh, sure. Oh, sure. Both the same modifier. 21.
Okay. You quietly make your way into the room. Dachshund. What you
17.
on what? On acrobatics?
Yeah.
Yeah, you succeed.
Well, athletics, but whatever.
And the windows?
Sure.
It was acrobatics be higher.
Hmm. And roll that stealth.
I let the dog know to just kind of hang there with next to the rope, so that way.
Woof.
Aw. Bark.
Bark.
Bork.
16, 19 stealth.
19 stealth. Yeah, okay. So the two gnomes glide into the room.
Yeah, so stealthy.
So stealthy. We're good at the stealth.
Okay. Docbert, correct?
Yep.
Yes, Docbert. You make your way up the stairs and you hear him vomiting. As you're making your way up the stairs, you can hear him vomiting. Gnomes, what do you do? The place is empty, Docbert. You don't see a soul in sight. You're kind of taking your slow way up the stairs, looking about.
Yeah. I'm feeling a little uneasy, but like the fact that he's throwing up makes me feel more confident if a fight is to be needed. So yeah, I have my maul at the ready.
Okay. Okay.
I'm gonna get ready to sneak attack
All
if
right.
needed.
Honestly, I think we should give him a good threat.
So the
Good threat?
I've
Go
got a
for it.
pistol. You've got your.
Yeah.
You.
okay.
Yeah.
So the two of you approach.
Okay, there's a window into his office that I can see from the stairs.
Not from the stairs.
No?
No. You just have a wall in the
The
door.
only window is towards the
It
other
faces
building.
outside. Yeah. Oh, I see
Okay.
your question. Is if
Yeah.
you were to look over the ship.
To-
Yeah,
to
you
be
can,
able to see the
Yeah, so you
shipyard.
kind of go up and you kind of take a little
Yeah, what
glance
can
and
I
you can
see in
see
the
the two,
window?
you can see the two gnomes pulling out a pistol and the other one pulling out a knife.
Rapier.
Rapier.
Okay, and I assume they can see me, or that at least they kind of know.
Passive perception. Yeah, yeah, I'd say so. You're not stealthed, so I would say
Yeah.
that. I would say that.
So we know
Locksher
that
for
he's
sure.
where?
On the other
He's
side
right
of the door
outside.
into the rest
Oh.
of the shipyard.
Oh, so we'll kind of do one of those like,
You telling me to hold off?
Yeah, like
but like,
Okay, so okay. Yeah, one of you do a signal, and let me just see what it looks like. And I'll
he
respond
reads the
accordingly.
momentum. He reads the momentum.
Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Okay, so what I'm getting from Doc, he's saying boo. I'm reading boo. I can read boo, so now I'm thinking, all right, I'm gonna jump in and surprise him. So I kick the door in.
You kick the door in, and he goes, "Whoa!" And then
Temple!
and-
I've got my revolver
Yeah.
raised.
So the three of you converge on him. The rapier is out. The battle axe or the maul, I forget what you said, is out,
I
and
have
the pistol, the maul, and the pistol is loaded. He kind of like skirts back up against the wall. What are you doing?
You're not looking too good there, Temple.
Did you poison me?
I'm not
Me?
gonna say yes or no, but I do have a fixer-upper that will help you.
What you want?
Where's Timmy?
This is extortion. Timmy.
I don't care what it is.
I don't know what you're talking about. Who's Timmy, eh?
You know who Timmy is, the boy that delivered your food. And I know
Oh, it
he's
was
not a
one of
boy, but I
yours.
say it
You
anyway.
poisoned me. Yeah, you did. Well, you're not gonna get me.
Okay.
All the confidence.
I push the head of the maul up into like his chest under his chin, and I say, "You know damn well who I'm talking about and where he is."
Roll intimidation.
22.
Okay.
We put him in the box.
I don't know. Oh yeah, they did tell me about the box.
Yeah, we told you about the box.
Yeah, okay. Take me.
Oh,
Get him out.
It's not that simple. You'll be a floating corpse in no time.
So will you if you don't take us there right now.
He gets up, kind of hands where you all can see him, and you slowly walk him towards the safe.
Wait, before he starts to exit the door, wait a minute, fellas. We got him here sick and alone.
Yeah,
I want
Take-
that tusk first.
take the tusk. Absolutely, I agree.
I'll give you the antidote for that tusk.
You can't have it. It's mine. And he starts acting super erratic.
Stay.
You stick him? Oh, you said stay? He
No,
starts.
I said stab.
Dab.
Oh, you stab him. Roll to hit.
I do.
Are we rolling initiative yet?
Not yet.
No.
He's in no case. He's in no position to fight.
No. 23 to hit.
You stick him, and he goes. Kind of grabs onto the. You gotta have it. He like grabs the rapier and pulls it up close. He goes, "You gotta have it. It's mine. It's mine. Ain't it?"
I'm trying to punch him right on the tooth.
Got knocked out.
Great. I'm gonna yank the
Well,
tooth
no,
out.
no, you won't. You won't touch that thing.
Oh,
Oh,
We already specified to not touch.
I'm pretty sure
You
she
did.
just said she did it.
hates it.
Yeah, but she's also already
said
eaten
what?
one of the biscuits.
What'd you say, Taylor?
He said wait.
Okay, he said wait.
He said wait. If he
All right.
says wait as I'm reaching for it, I stop. I listen
Okay.
to Doxson.
Okay.
Magic
He knows
artifact.
this.
You
He
stop.
knows about this stuff.
You stop right before you touch the tusk.
Hey, you ever played golf?
Yeah, I was already. I
Oh.
thought of better way to get to take that out.
Oh,
Wait.
men.
Yeah, golf. That's what I said. There's the ball. Go
Yeah.
get it.
All right, so yeah,
I'll do
swing
a
the
help
mulligan
action
to
to,
Doc,
like,
Doxson holds
hold
the
him
head up. roll the hit.
I take a mental picture to have forever.
20 to hit.
Yeah, okay. You break the jaw, the tooth comes flying off. Just
That'll do it.
a couple of other teeth.
It'll
Is it-
feel that in the
How
morning.
large is it? Oh, okay.
Few
I'll
inches.
grab one of my napkin or one of my handkerchiefs,
Uh-huh.
and I will like just risk it. Be like, it's gotta go somewhere. Just try and nab it.
Nothing happens.
All right, wrap it up, tie it up. It's gonna take at least one action for someone to untie this.
That's smart. That's smart.
Yeah. Shove it in the bag.
Just layers of duct tape.
Zip tie.
I wrap it up exactly
Put it in
one
another box.
action's worth of wrapping.
6 seconds
Right.
worth.
That's right.
All right. And the three of you begin making your way. Are you doing anything with the unconscious half orc?
No.
I
Ties,
suspect that the craziness was part of the tooth.
Yeah.
So if it's a mind control, we could wake him up and maybe he'll be grateful.
Sure.
You broke
I
his
just
jaw.
I don't think
I just
so.
kick. Yeah, he will
I
not
can
be able
fix
to
that.
talk to us.
I can fix that.
I just
I-
kick his puke bucket
I'm
toward his
worried
head
about
on the ground
Timmy.
Okay.
and start walking
know-
towards the hallway.
What's that,
We know where
Taylor?
the box is?
Taylor,
yeah,
what'd you
we
say?
know where the box is. I said I'm worried about
well,
Timmy.
yeah, we don't need it then.
No,
Okay.
it's the same coffin that we saw already. I already know the code to get in the safe.
Oh, it was that coffin.
And the three of
Yeah.
you make your way to the safe. Slowly, you unlock the safe, you open it up, and you can see the coffin. There is no sheet on it at this time.
Cover my eyes.
I'm not the first one in by any means here because I don't even know the code.
Plus, you know it's magic.
Yeah.
Don't like magic.
hate
So,
it.
three of you enter. Locksher grabs another handful of gold, roll a d100, because she would.
Yeah, I would. Where are you? D100. Where's the one with the zeros? There you are. 11.
All right, you got 11 gold.
Jesus.
There's some low rolls on the
Low
d100
rolls,
tonight.
my
Good lord.
goodness.
Slowly, you make your way up to the coffin, the three of you.
Inventory.
What you do?
Right. Is looking at it, does it cause me to do another wisdom?
No, because that was when you used detect magic on it.
Okay.
Can we
I think
open?
it's all right to look at it now, but I still would recommend not touching it.
But if Timmy's
Do-
in there, what do we do?
I've got some gloves
Do
on.
I
Got my-
recognize any of the symbols?
No.
Now that I'm seeing it? No? Okay.
That's not good. I was kind of hoping the dwarf would, to be honest. I got gloves of snaring. I guess I got gloves on, so I could try. And
All right, so with gloves,
is it already open or is it just
No.
closed?
with
Oh.
gloves on, and up to the brim, it's filled with an inky liquid.
Oh no! Is this that same liquid that was on his arm? Bloody hell!
All right.
I'm gonna
I
get
yell,
the biscuits
"Oi,
ready.
Timmy! Are you in there, lad?" No response.
A few bubbles.
A few bubbles.
Few
Okay.
bubbles.
I have a biscuit if you want to reach in there. Get your boy.
I mean,
Are you scared?
what are the options?
I think.
there?
Well, no. I think the thing that I would probably try to do is break the coffin with my maul.
Oh, it's gonna risk hitting us then.
The liquid
the
spill out
liquid?
everywhere.
Oh.
Yeah.
Listen, if you
Alright.
want to do a quick in and out, I can give you a little bit of protection. I've been studying this of one day. You trust me?
Knock off biscuit.
You might have some resistance. And we have the biscuits. You could just get in there, get your friend, get out.
Yeah. How the coffin doesn't look too deep. I could just reach in and reach out and grab him.
You don't know? We don't know?
If it's
That, from
enough.
what I,
From what
I
you can
see-
see, you'd be
Yeah.
able to, if you got shoulder deep in it, you could probably touch the bottom of the coffin.
Listen, just get into your knickers and then just dive in, grab him, get out.
I'll keep as much clothes on as I could so it doesn't touch your skin.
Well, could I use one of my javelins to kind of like the not the sharp end, but just to poke around, see if I can hit anything in there?
Can I use a stick?
Timmy, stab.
Are you in there?
You
Boy,
take
use
your
it.
javelin out and you begin dipping it in there, and it keeps going. It keeps going. It's much deeper than it should be.
Oh no.
You don't
might
touch
wanna
a
drop
you don't
that
touch a
javelin, by
bottom.
the way.
You don't touch a bottom.
There's no bottom.
You don't feel one.
Hey, Doxson, what if we threw the tusk in there?
I don't know. I don't know too much about
Wanna
this
try it? I don't know anything about it, but I feel like.
What else is in the room with us? Just like
Just
jewels and
documents and
Can I throw
And,
a piece of gold in there?
money. You bing. Toss a piece of gold in there.
yet. Does that javelin continue to have the stuff as it try to like go up on it, or you can?
So I
just
pull
shake
the
it off and be
javelin out
fine?
and it just shakes off.
Yeah. You shake it off, and it onto the ground, and then returns into the coffin.
Oh, this only affects living creatures then.
Right. Hey, Gladstone, fetch Timmy.
Gladstone's on the
Oh,
on the
he's
rooftop,
on the roof.
but I did think about that as well.
Can we get him down
I
off
mean,
the
he
roof
can
and get him
he can
in
make
here?
a jump check as well, yeah.
A little bit of time passes.
Yeah.
You guys retrieve Gladstone.
Go to the door.
Yeah, you get to the.
Guys, jump! Just roll! Oh, you hit me!
Well, I mean, we got what 50 feet of rope.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
Tight
between the
strap
three
down.
of you, you got
Gladstone.
150
We've got
feet of rope.
150 feet of rope.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Gladstone's just
Gladstone,
like,
Right to
Fetch
Gladstone.
I'm gonna give it a good pat. You're gonna be a good boy. Just kind of rub his head, and there's gonna be a warding bond. I'm gonna be casting on it.
I
No
think your
magic,
dog's
not
gonna
magic
die.
at all. No way is this magic.
I think your dog's gonna die, Doc.
I'm gonna know the second he takes damage, because I'm gonna take damage, and I'm gonna get him the hell out of there. So
Right.
you be ready.
All right. I'm ready to pull on the rope as soon as we need.
you slowly tie the rope around the dog, thinking of all the fantastic moments you've had together. Dog is kind of confused. Pick up dog.
It's alright, dog.
holding it over the inky sarcophagus. Dog looks up and goes, "Orc?"
Fetch.
Find the
Timmy.
friend. Find Timmy.
Good boy.
You dropping him in?
Yeah.
You drop him in. You watch the rope feed, stops. Gets about 100 feet down.
Oh god. Oh,
Oh wow.
oh no.
And you slowly begin letting off more as you feel the dog, as you feel Gladstone kind of moving around, kind of just moving about.
The
The
ward
weirdest
breaks.
fishing.
By the way.
The ward breaks.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's more than
Too
60
far.
feet.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. Well, you don't ever feel any panicked motions, or jolts or anything of the like. Just kind of keeps trucking around in there.
How much time passes?
About 10 minutes go by, and he's still just kind of snooping around.
Well, I think Timmy's gone. Sorry.
I think your dog's dumb.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, you.
What
could
if I
go
just
look.
throw you in there?
I would kill.
Yeah, it would be as
you.
equal a decision as the intelligence of the dog. If you
Yeah,
catch my meaning.
Can you see through the dog's eyes at all?
Not with this spell, no.
Hmm.
I would thought about that as well, but I don't have that spell, no.
Dog seems fine. You've fought off the black before. Why don't you take a biscuit and jump in and get your boy? You're a big, strong man. You can do it.
Honestly, I think we're running out of time, and if Timmy's still alive, assuming we can breathe in here, which I'm not really sure of. Actually, this might work. So I'm gonna take a minute
All right.
and kind of like fiddle with things. Take my hat off.
All right.
Just kind of fiddle with it, and then also like take my revolver and like take all the bullets out of it, put some different bullets in it, fix it up, and I'm going to attune to an entirely different item with
Okay.
a cap of water breathing on my head.
Ah! Artificers. Swear.
So cool.
All right. You put on the cap of water breathing.
All right. Well, at the very least, now I'll be able to breathe in this water,
That's good.
assuming that I can actually
Assuming.
breathe in this water.
I'm assuming that is water.
But I did let the dog in there, so that is why I'm going down.
Okay.
It's my first priority, and if I see Timmy, I will let you know.
Right.
All right. I'll hold on to the rope.
I'm going to need all 6 of those biscuits.
All right.
Take one.
Okay.
And I'm gonna pop down the rope.
All right. You pop down the rope and you slowly submerge into the blackness.
Quickly submerge into the blackness.
You-
I don't got time for this.
You get down and you get about 50 feet down, and you realize you can actually kind of see. Everything is roughly iridescent, though. It doesn't look normal at all. You're in a large open expanse, maybe 200 feet around, inside what you would equivalent to an underwater cave. You can see the ceiling. There's a few air pockets along the ceiling. You are underwater, so this becomes a swimming thing. You can see Gladstone just kind of Bart just kind of walking around. He's made of metal. He's on the floor. He's walking about, and he goes. He goes over and starts pawing at this growth of barnacles on one side of the wall. You also notice this strange golden statue of a skeleton. You kind of get down there, you start swimming around a bit, and you realize there's multiple barnacle growths along the walls. One that Gladstone is picking at is only a little bit barnacle, but you can see Timmy. He is unconscious and against the wall, and barnacles are slowly growing over him. You also go ahead and make a perception check for me.
16.
16. The golden skeleton has one normal tusk. The rest is gold. It's the same tusk that is gold for that the one that you've got in your pocket. You can.
Huh. And Timmy is where?
Timmy is off to the side, slowly being encased in barnacles.
That is my first priority.
Okay. So you swim over to Timmy. Gladstone is trying to dig him out of the barnacles. You can see that whatever he pulls away, the barnacles quickly grow back over.
This is, let me think here.
As the other two of you, the gnome and the dwarf,
Yeah.
you hear,
Right, you're taking a good long time up there.
I'm gonna go close the safe door behind us.
okay,
And I'm gonna tie the rope to the back of the safe door.
okay. As you begin closing it, you can hear the Goliath coming up the stairs. And you close the safe door and you tie the rope.
Great. Well, I haven't felt any terrifying pulls on this. That guy sounds scary. I'm following after my partner.
And
I'll
without
see what you want to do, big guy, and I'll shove a biscuit in my place and I'll just...
and you sploosh.
Yep.
Again, you see as you make your way down the air pockets along the ceiling, and the different groups of barnacles. You can see Dachshund is swimming over to one in particular where Gladstone is. You also perceive the golden skeleton.
Yeah. Cool. I'll make sure that I left a biscuit for him as well. As I throw a biscuit at him, shove a biscuit, jump down, swim to where he's going.
I'm not about to let a couple gnomes show me up. Eat the biscuit, jump in.
Heck yes.
All right, eat the biscuit, jump in. Your beard's kind of in the way, and you gotta, and you can see it. You're uncomfortable, but you can see again the air pockets, barnacles in the statue. Gladstone kind of keeps trying to pull away at.
I'll help.
Okay.
Okay, while they're doing that, I'll go look at the statue.
Okay, you swim up to the statue. The other two, the gnomes, they begin scraping away at the barnacles and trying to pull Timmy out, and eventually...
I was going to do something quicker than that.
My
actually.
apologies, go ahead.
I have another one of these fancy tubes inside of my body. Comes right out underneath the vest and sprays it for some Tasha's caustic acid.
Oh!
Just
Begins eating away at all the barnacles.
make a quick escape.
You get him. You have him. He is still very much unconscious.
Oh yeah. And he can't breathe, so I'm not gonna try and revive him.
You do see some of the barnacles are still on him in various places. His eyes, the whites of, you kind of open up his eyes, and the whites of his eyes are turning like a salty green.
Turn and see that both of my allies are there, and I wonder who's holding the rope at the other end.
I mean, it still looks like it's up.
But no one's gonna help us get back up.
You can climb a rope if it's tied.
We can also just
Throw that to the
swim
dog.
up.
All right, dog, swim up. We can't tell him anything. We're underwater.
Yeah.
It's Taylor. It's Katie.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah.
He just begins doggy paddling for
She's
everything's
the
worth.
fastest doggy paddler in the world.
It's almost scary. It's impressive.
It is. I know.
But
she sharked me.
she
She
doesn't-
legitimately
Gladstone doesn't get very far. He sinks down to the bottom because he's made of metal. Okay.
Be fine.
I hand over to the stronger gnome. Kind of wave at the dwarf.
Dwarf, you have approached this golden statue.
Do I see anything other than the tusk being like a normal tusk?
Not in particular.
There's no writing on it.
You can
kind of
see various
creature-
etchings along the golden skull, but it's in deep speech, and you don't know deep
Okay.
speech.
And it's just a skeleton. Does it look? It's a skeleton of an orc.
Yeah.
Or yeah, okay. Yeah, I guess there's nothing else to look at. I look back over at them.
Okay, and you see them waving at you.
We got you, buddy.
You're running low on breath,
Yeah.
beginning to.
I just because they have him, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I just point up
I'm going.
and then start.
You see me
yeah,
swimming
start.
out.
Okay. The party.
I'm gonna start swimming towards the thing. I want to take another
Okay.
look at that tusk. 'Cause I
Okay, you
have the
take a look.
tusk.
Yeah, you can see that the tusk matches Tampo's. The other two of you begin making your way to the surface. And Boyo, who can breathe underwater, he swims up to the tusk, and again, everything is slightly iridescent, oily, kind of like gas on water. The two of you breach.
Get Timmy out of there.
Oh, Timmy.
Yeah. I jump out and kind of like smack him around a little bit just to try and wake him up. Oi, Timmy!
Do like
And
chest compressions and then like
A medicine check.
bounce around.
yeah, anyone doing?
Assisting.
So you are doing CPR on him?
Yeah, I'll do proper CPR while he's slapping his
Make a
face.
medicine check.
I insult him.
Get up, you weak!
You're weak! Medicine is not my strong suit at all, so 12.
All
I'm
right.
not good at that. But I know kind
begin-
of what to do from his teaching.
Yeah, you begin compressing his chest, and the black liquid begins pooling out of him, but he does not regain consciousness.
Can I shove a biscuit in his mouth?
You may.
I would like to.
Just. The biscuit
Nom, nom,
does appear to help a bit, and you see him like.
nom. Pat him on his back.
And he's just vomiting and vomiting and vomiting. But you do note that the veins that are kind of sticking out on his neck and the irises around his pupils are golden. Jumping back over
creation of
to-
harmony. Got it.
No, unrelated.
Harmony.
Don't. I didn't mean to make the same thing over again, and I just now thought of it when I was describing the irises.
This is a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away.
Long ago and far away. Dachshund, swim up.
Does it look like the tusk was magically replaced, or does it look like it had been snapped off and been physically replaced by
It looks like it's just been replaced, yeah, non-magically.
non-magically? All right, then. That being said, I feel more confident in like testing the theory of putting the tusk back on to hopefully stop whatever this is doing. So I'm gonna attempt that. Just
Okay. You
tusk back on.
and you still got gloves on.
Yeah.
You do that. And Timmy, you don't see this, but Timmy reverts back to normal and starts, oh God, what's going on? And he goes,
Oh, what's going on? Why does everything hurt?
Stop your crying. What happened after you got in here? Cause I'm not afraid of the glass.
But the
I
very
seek-
small gnome is.
Yeah, well, I also just don't care about your feelings either.
That's right.
Yeah. No, I know.
Oh.
So yeah, I stop you crying. What happened here after you walked in?
Well, he was barfing seawater.
He was sick
but-
before you got here.
Yeah, but he was happy to take the food. It seemed like it was something he was just putting up with. It was very strange. And then someone hit me over the back of the head.
Who
And
hit
now I'm
you?
here. Oh no.
It was the back of me head.
You're an idiot.
Well, I'm just trying to do what you tell me to do, boss. I'll expect a raise.
He kind of gets up and starts.
Jesus.
Well, that doesn't apply. But
Okay, and then I just, all right, help yourself, and I just like head nod to all the gold in the pile. It's not
starts
even mine.
just stuffing his pockets. He produces. He like he.
Every
He
handful
pulls a
is just an
beanie out of a back
annual
pocket and just
salary.
starts. All right, so Dachshund.
Give it. This belongs in the old. This sarcophagus is not to be in the air.
Gotta put back in the water.
In my head, or was that vocal?
It is in your head.
Oh boy, I should have expected this. In my head, I'm thinking I can't talk out loud in the water. Yeah.
Belongs in the depth
I agree.
to the smarty.
Yeah. All right. We'll get right on that. Yeah. Just don't kill any of us while we're doing it.
Nothing responds.
Swim over to the rope and just start tugging at it.
Doc, but you notice that the rope is being tugged on.
Yep. I think your friend wants to get out, and I start pulling it in.
The two of you
Uh-huh.
begin pulling him out, and you're out.
What'd you see?
Boy, well, the same thing you did. Except I think we gonna get this chest back underwater.
Okay.
It's Pearl. It's Pearl,
Right.
best bet.
Right. How?
You hear some banging
How
on the safe
big
door.
is the sarcophagus on the outside?
It's about 6 feet.
Medium size.
Yeah, about 6 feet. And about
I give it
3
a-
feet high.
Can I give it a
3 feet.
test lift?
Yeah, make a strength check.
Sure.
Someone
Can I
begins
help her?
banging on the safe door.
I'm gonna help with
Is
the
it
strength.
health? Okay.
Yeah, while yelling at the door, we're busy.
Can you remind me where this is in the airport or in the?
It's in the
airport,
office.
wow.
It's in
So,
what's his face?
how high
Tampo's
up?
office
Yeah.
in
So-
the shipyard.
So,
which
shipyard.
is
Shipyard.
If
that's
this is the
word.
shipyard, right? This is the water, because the boat needs to eventually slide into the water. This
Uh-huh.
is where the stairs to the office is.
Oh,
so it's just one flight.
we got to move this thing.
Got a 16.
16
Alternatively, we can.
You
blow
kind
up
of-
the ship.
with the knees.
You just barely get it off the ground.
It's slightly liftable.
Yeah, for you.
Slightly.
Are you wearing gloves of any kind?
I rolled badly.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
I have advantage on wisdom saving throws. 17.
Okay, you're good.
Good, one of those was in that one.
What did I say about touching the gold?
Sorry, I just
Hail,
wanted to see if
hydrate.
I could lift it.
Thank you for locked in.
I don't have any water.
Use the handkerchief I gave you around your neck.
Right, all right.
All right.
All right, if that's one side, Hudson like scurries under, and does not help whatsoever.
Great.
I don't care what his strength is. I rolled a 2.
All right.
Great. Can I lay out? I have a bag of like 1,000 ball bearings. Can I lay it across the floor so that we can roll it across
Yeah,
the ball bearings?
that's smart.
And take off some of the weight.
You begin laying out the ball bearings, and you get on the other side. You slowly, successfully
Which
begin
way is this
rolling
safe door?
it across
Is
the
that-
safe.
Safe door opens out.
Yeah.
Alright, so
You want
You
to?
want to batter around this?
I was gonna have Timmy.
I'll open it
I was
last
gonna have
minute.
Timmy open the safe while we're shoving it through.
Timmy's like,
Yeah.
all right, boss, what you saying?
Absolutely.
He holds his action.
Yep. So I get behind it. There are whatever side is open.
All right, make
Yeah,
a
we're
wisdom
all
saving throw.
Yeah.
Well, no,
Well, we
I'll
got
give you
the
some
scarves
handkerchiefs.
around
Okay,
Maybe
all right,
some
Tells him to
scarves.
cover his
All
hand.
right, all right.
I'll got some handkerchiefs.
You begin pushing it along. Gladstone begins grabbing the ball bearings and moving them to the front as fast as he can. Doxon, what'd you say?
Oh, I just said I had handkerchiefs. I'll help with the ball bearings.
All right. Right when you get that momentum going, he whips open the door, and the Goliath is like, "Oh shit!"
You said nothing.
Slowly, you guys get into the office, and you look out, and you see the logs, and and you begin making it to the side. you down the steps onto the logs that the ship would use, and you begin moving it over the logs, and you get to the side of the water, and you watch in mute horror as the water begins almost reaching up. Not so much that it's able to actually get any more than the surface tension about an inch off the ground, but you watch as it parts and receives the coffin. And as it goes down into the water, it disappears and dissipates into an inky black void, which then, it, almost as if sentient, begins moving off into the ocean. The following morning, no bodies emerge into the waters. The curse has been lifted.
Woo!
All right. Yeah.
Well.
Business as usual then.
Yep.
The two of you,
Back to docking.
the three of you kind of standing there, having waited all night as the morning creases over the docks that Dockbert loves so much. And you stand there with satisfaction, but you wouldn't ever tell anyone that, as no corpses emerge. You've done well,
All right.
friends.
Right.
All right. Where's our photo op?
So I kind of grunt and I walk away, but I only make it like 10 feet away from before I stop. And I turn around and I say, I think we've got a shipment of wine coming in today. And then I just keep on walking.
Well, you know what they say. It's 7 a.m., so it's time to drink.
All right, friends, that about rounds up our session for the night. Oh, I'm sorry, Doxon.
Aw.
No, I just.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I was waiting for a
Drinking.
what she said.
What she said.
I
Bart.
don't respond.
All
All
right.
right, we're following you anyways.
All right, friends, thank you so much for joining us. Stick around. We're going to be raiding one of our fantastic allies. I don't know who that is just yet, but stick around. I'm Sir Pfeffers. Thank you for joining us on episode 3 of the mini-series that is the Office of Locksher Gnomes Elementary Incorporated. Yeah, we got all these YouTube episodes, both Terraform and Kjol, our normal campaigns, up on the YouTube channel, Jake and Pfeffers. Yeah, there's a Discord. Feel free to hang out with us. We always post all the stuff we're up to over there, and if you post any memes that are applicable to the evening's campaign and one shot, it might get put up on the Instagram, which of course is just called Longshot RPG.